All right, if I have done things correctly, I should be about live at this point. I am just a little bit behind making sure that everything is all set up correctly. If I've done everything correctly, you guys can hear the audio. We'll see if anyone wants to join last minute in unplanned backyard baseball live stream. But what we're going to do here is hop right back into the team that we started last live stream. And as we can see here, we were able to win our first two games, and then we lost 1-0 to the, I believe it's the Junior Melonheads for our next game. So, with that being said, trying to get chat up here. We've got chat up. Okay, we do have at least one person in chat who says this is not what they expected. I am hopefully having some good audio balance. If someone in chat would be able to let me know how it sounds. Can you hear the game audio? Is it too loud? Do I need to be louder? Anything like that. And with that, we're not going to waste too much time today. I want to get started by taking a look at the strategy. I've been thinking about the batting order after the first couple of games that we played, and I've changed up things a little bit. We're still having Pete hit leadoff. We've got Angela, who I've moved up to second base. We're going to try her, or second in the order, rather. We're going to try her at second because looking back, she's actually got a pretty tight zone for her swing. So I think she could end up getting a few hits for us. And then we've got Keisha, Pablo, Ahmed, Amir as our power. We did decide to move Stephanie down to the bottom of the order. She's going to be sort of the second leadoff hitter for us. And with that, I think we should all be just about ready to get started here. We're going to give just a second here to let some people roll in, and I'm going to just try and check myself if I can hear how the audio is sounding. All right.
Here we are again, ready to kick off another baseball extravaganza. Sunny Day here, along with Vinny the Gooch, welcoming you, friends of the feather, to another edition of
So
Baseball
you guys should be able to hear
Madness.
Sunny Day from
Today
what
we'll
it
see a
sounds
close
like.
matchup between
And it looks
the
like
mighty
we've got some more
Wombat
people in the
and
chat here.
the Junior
Hello,
Melonheads.
hello, people.
These kids have been working
In case
hard
this
all
is your first
season.
time joining,
Sometimes it
we
pays
are
off, and
here for the
sometimes,
BBL.
well, you can't win them
This
all.
is Sunny Day and
At
Vinny
this
the
point,
Gooch. I'm talking
it's still
over them a
hard
little
to tell
bit.
if they'll make the
If you
playoffs
guys
or not.
can hear them,
But they're
you
gonna try
let me
their
know
hardest,
if I
that's
sound too
for
loud,
sure.
if they're too loud.
All right,
I'll try not
let's
to
get
talk
on
over
with
them
the
all
fun.
day.
The crowd
But,
is on their feet now, stomping and
This
clapping for the...
is, we'll just skip their first little intro here. This is the rematch. The Junior Melonheads are the team that beat us
On the
last
mound
game.
today is
So this
Laura
is basically
Nunez.
She pitches
about
better
as
against
tough
kids
a
who
game
speak
as
French
we
and
could
write
have.
poetry verses.
Laura Nunez
And rumor
is the
has
one
it,
who
she's not a big
went
fan
out there
of
and
Brussels
basically
sprouts.
shut us down
Really?
last game.
That's weird. My parents told me all kids like Brussels sprouts.
Oh, man.
Here comes Pete.
So we got
First up
Pete Wheeler,
bat.
Petey Boy, starting us off at bat. We got to have a better game against Laura.
I'm gonna hit a
than we had
touchdown.
last time. Let's see how all of this goes.
The wind-up, the delivery. A swing, strike one.
All right. Come on, Petey Boy. I think Pete's actually like a
From the
decent
stretch
power
and
hitter
the
when he
pitch.
makes contact.
Swinging. Hit
So-
hard.
That's a good ball. Is he? Oh, it's going to get by him. Let's go, Pete. Got a chance to use his speed. He's going to turn this into a triple. Yeah, let's turn this into a triple. Come on, Pete. All right, there we go.
Would you believe
Lead off
it?
triple
A
for Petey
triple.
Wheeler.
That's the kind of gusto that's gonna
Whoa, that's
win
big.
this game
That's
for
big.
us.
We got shut out by
And
these
we're
guys.
going
Last game, Laura Nunez literally shut this team out.
Look at
So
that
get Petey Wheeler with the
determination.
leadoff
You
triple.
guys
We're
ain't
already
out
off
there
to a
better
better
move
start.
back.
What we really need now is Angela Del Vecchio
She
to
is
be able to
ready.
come
Here's the
through.
pitch. Swung on.
Come
It's
on.
going up
Is
the
that gonna
right
get
field
down?
line. And
Oh,
it goes foul.
Okay. All right. Angela doesn't have a
Runner
ton of
on
power,
third,
and she's
nobody
not
out.
super fast. But the reason I put her second is because she hit a ground rule
Takes
double, her
the
one
stretch
hit that
and
she's
the
had so
throw.
far.
Strike
So
two.
either she's
She's
going to get
really
out,
struggling
or
with
if she
that.
does get
0
on
and
base,
2.
even though she's super slow, we've got all of our power hitters coming up right after.
She's set, and the offering swing.
Oh, there we
A
go. There we go,
bouncing ball.
Angela.
Gotta watch your kneecaps on those taters.
Oh, don't fall down,
The
Pete.
wheels fell off, and she's out.
There we
and
go.
that
He's
marks her
safe.
debut
That
in
is a
same
good
score.
at bat, Angela.
Keisha
Angela's able
Phillips.
to get a run home. That's going to help her out. She is obviously on the mound, as she has been all 3 games for the Mighty Wombats. So, Keisha, no runners on. One
Takes
out,
her
but we've
stretch.
already got a
She
run across.
delivers.
Let's see if she can just
The
hit a
swing,
home run.
strike one.
A little bit behind, a little bit behind. Was anyone in chat so far,
She
people who were
kicks.
here
She
for our
delivers.
first stream, or are we new to the
Another
backyard
strike.
baseball? Should I
One
be
out.
just completely explaining what's going on for people?
So
Or does anyone know where they are right now?
here's the windup. Here's the pitch. Swing.
Keisha,
And
that's a good hit. There we go. All right, that's going to get down. And their center fielder's not
Gets it
great
off
at
the
the whole
wall.
fielding thing. He's got a not terrible arm,
Into second with a
but the fact that
standing
we were
double.
able to
Nice one. That kid's pretty
get a couple
fast.
hits right past him to the fence already, that's a good sign.
Pablo Sanchez steps in.
We got the man, Pablo Sanchez, the one and only,
Are you a
coming up
spin
here.
boy?
Let's see how he does. Come on, Pablo.
Into the motion. The pitch.
All right, don't touch that. Don't touch that.
Strike one.
All right.
That one got by him.
Laura
They have a
Nunez
runner on second.
obviously
One
had
out.
an incredible game against us last game, but we're going to see if
Into
we
the
can get to her
motion and the
today.
throw.
Oh, don't.
That was ball
Okay.
one. And
Don't
the
worry.
count
Laura's
is 1
able
and
to
1.
paint the corner. She was able to do that against us last game. We're going to hope that she's a little
Into
bit
the
off
windup.
today.
And the offering swung on.
Come on, Pablo.
Ground ball up the first baseline.
No one's at
Gotta
first.
watch your kneecaps on those taters.
Into
Oh, there we
first
go.
on a sharp single.
And that's out of play.
That
Hey,
one
there we
more
go. That
time.
is
And
the
it's out of
Little
play.
League baseball that we have been looking for. All right, these mighty Melonheads were dominant against us last game. We got 2 runs in the first inning.
Good
That is
hustle.
big.
These kids are on their way.
Obviously, in case you haven't seen, we missed the last
This
stream.
young
We missed
battery
the thumbnail. We
collects
were
for
shut out
breakfast.
1-0 to this exact same starting pitcher just 3 days ago.
From the stretch and the pitch.
Yeah, we'll leave
Strike
that. All right, that's a
one.
tough
They
strike.
have a
Tough
runner
strike
on
one.
second. One
But
out.
that is what you expect out of Laura Nunez.
So she's ready. Cuts to the plate. Swung on. A long one.
That's
And
it well. That's going to get down. All right, he doesn't know what he's doing. That should score Pablo.
gets it off the wall.
Come on, Ahmed. Ahmed with a double, an RBI double.
Score.
Could have maybe tried to push
Yeah,
it
give me some more of that.
push it right now with Ahmed's speed. We're just going to take these runs if we can get them. This is a big start. Amir, his older brother out there on second base, trying to make his big bro proud. What can he do? We're going to have him swing for the
Takes her
fences.
stretch. Cuts to the plate.
That's
Ball
not
one.
your pitch.
They
That's
have
not
a
your
runner
pitch.
on
Good
second.
job. Good job,
One
Amir.
out.
Lay off that kid. Lay off that kid. All right, come on, Amir.
Ready
Find
now,
your pitch and drive
fire.
it now.
Swinging.
All right, that's
A
not
bouncing ball.
super driven,
That was
but
a
that
slow
might be
roll.
enough. Oh, is that going to be enough to get Amir to
And
first?
he's
It
safe.
is. It is. He's not the fastest kid, so that's big. I'm not sure why their second baseman didn't go for that, but
Next
runners
up,
at the
Kenny
corners
Keller.
for our boy.
Here I
Kenny
go.
Keller. Do we swing for the fences, or do we just try to put a hit in play here? I think we just try to put it in play.
Swing batter, batter.
Let's open up and just try avoid a double play.
From the
See if we can
windup,
get
throws
one more
it.
run across it.
The wing. Strike one.
right.
Runners at the corners. One out.
We'll let you appreciate a little
Into
bit
the
of
windup
the
and delivers. Ball
a little
one.
bit of the chatter going on in the background now that you guys can hear some of that. How is everyone doing tonight, by the
From
way?
the
Are we,
windup, the 1-1 pitch.
in the mood for some backyard
You
baseball
can't
to
let this pitcher get
get
the
us ready
best
for
of
the
him.
World Series
And the count
coming
is
up.
1 and 2. Swing.
Let's go, Kenny.
Takes her stretch. The 1-2 pitch. The swing.
All right, that's
A bouncing ball.
tough.
That
Don't
was
be a
a
double
slow
play.
roller.
All right, there's no one covering first, so I think
He
we're okay.
was robbed.
He's out of
Ahmed just
there.
stays at third because we don't want to risk an out. Let's just be safe here. We're already up 3-0. Dimitri has home run power. He can double our lead with one swing of the bat. if he makes his calculations correctly.
I've scouted out this
He's
pitcher,
obviously
so I know
batting
what throws are coming.
571. We're swinging for the fences. Let's just square right up and see what Dimitri
From the
can do
windup,
here.
he delivers the wing.
Oh,
A
ground
bouncing
ball.
ball.
Go
That
on,
little
man. Just go,
blooper
go,
sent
go.
him running. Ooh,
That's
not
the end
what
of the
we're looking
first
for.
end of the first
And
inning, or
it's
end
an
of
out.
the top of the first. 3 runs is a lot for Angela to work with. All right, we've had to deal with worse against these mighty Melonheads
left on.
last time out. So we've got Star Moonbeam
Angela Del
leading
Vecchio
off,
up to
followed
pitch
by
now.
Laura Nunez.
Like her brother Tony, Sugar Pop has a
Hello
pretty
there,
solid
Jackie in
spitball,
chat. How are we
especially
doing?
on
You got
days
here
ending with
early on
Y.
in this
Star
backyard baseball
Moonbeam
stream.
steps
We got
up to
through
bat.
to the end of the last one. We're playing the same team that beat us at the end of the last stream, and we're up 3-0 early. So this one is going a lot better than last time. All right, Angela wants to start
Here's the
Star
motion.
Moonbeam
Rose it.
off with a right hook.
The swing. Jumping in
Amir?
the air.
Oh, there we go,
Oh,
Amir.
yes.
All right. If he didn't get that
Say
in the
goodbye,
air, I was
'cause
worried
she's out.
that no one was going to be
Laura
coming first.
Nunez steps
We got
up to
Adam in
bat.
chat who loved this game. Glad we've got some fans in chat here. The game is available on Steam. The game is louder than me. Okay.
We want a
All right.
batter, not a broken ladder.
Watch out, Batman. Here comes the Joker.
Let me know if that helped, and if that doesn't change it, then I'll have to figure out something in StreamYard.
She kicks and the throw.
Because it's just
Swinging.
broadcasting my
Bunted.
team.
straight up
And
audio,
she
so I'm
goes after
hoping
it.
by me
Fires
turning the
across
game down,
the
that
field.
helps.
That's
But if
an
not,
out.
Sure.
I might need to turn my
Karen
mic off
Donato
or
steps
something
up to
weird.
bat.
But thank you for the feedback.
Hey, batter.
She wants to hit him with a
Takes
right
the
hook.
stretch and the offering.
May I
The
remind you
wing.
that the
It's
primary
fouled
objective
back.
is to hit the
Still louder.
ball.
Okay.
Your
All right.
chances of
No, yeah.
hitting the net
Thank you for letting me know.
Here's the windup. The pitch.
We want a batter, not a broken
Back towards the
ladder.
outfield. Runs over to it. Up to make the catch.
There we go, Pete. All right.
I gotta see that one again.
Let me just see
And that'll do it in the first inning.
what I can do about this audio here. We're through one
Stephanie
inning,
Morgan comes up to
and
the
we've
plate.
got some people in chat. Just give me one moment.
Time out.
Time out. All right. Just going to go like that, and I think you should be able to just see my face now while I try to see if I can figure out how to make this a little bit quieter. Yeah, the game. So the problem is the game last time, the way that I was streaming the game, it wouldn't allow me to broadcast the audio basically, and now if I have it, it doesn't allow me to like have an audio slider anywhere, because Backyard Baseball is either just full audio or no audio. If the people in chat who could hear all of the audio, if it was too loud that you just straight up couldn't hear me, should I just leave the audio off? I think if I do that, we can get back to it and it should be fine. So let me know now if the audio is off and if that is preferable, because yeah, maybe it can just be another thing where I'm going to have to figure it out later. I'll leave it off if it's distracting, because yeah, if it's louder than me, we can't do that. If I'm louder than the game audio and talking over it, that's one thing, but yeah. So let me know, make sure it is off right now. Audio is off. Thank you for the feedback. That is what I was hoping. We'll try again next time. All right, so Stephanie Morgan with a strikeout to start the inning. That's okay. Yeah, okay, perfect. They could not hear me at all. That is what I was kind of worried about. Thank you guys for the feedback. We're working these things out early on in the stream. All right, PD boy, what are we gonna do here? That's okay. Good eye, Pete. Anyway, you get on base, Pete. We'll take it. You're fast as hell. We just need a base runner. Oh, all right. That's okay. That's okay. So Pete is obviously one of the best hitters in the league so far. He's leading the league nearly in hits, bases, all that sort of stuff through the first couple games. But there we go, right back at the pitcher. Angela, again, potentially a controversial choice in case you missed me explaining it earlier in the stream. She is obviously not hitting the best with a 111 average so far, but her one hit that she does have was a ground rule double, and she's not fast at all. So the reason that I'm batting her here in the lineup is because she's the slowest player on our team, but in theory, I think she's underrated hitting. I think she can hit better than she's shown us so far this season. And if she does that, she'll get on base enough. And then one of these home run hitters after her can just hit her home. We don't have to worry about her actually like being fast on the bases when every player after her in the order is going to be swinging for the fences. What hair conditioner do I use? It's like some argan Moroccan oil, something like that. I don't remember the exact name of the brand. Like something like Moroccan oil. I'll look it up. Look it up for next time if that brand doesn't sound like a real thing. If that one doesn't, like, if you don't know what I'm talking about. Apparently that's fancy. Okay, yeah. That's the one I've been using since I grew my hair out. Oh no, Keisha. All right, Keisha, we got to focus. All right. It's a strikeout, but that's Laura Nunez on the mound. She's a pretty good pitcher. We're happy to be up 3-0 here. Let's just get Angela back out there on the mound and put these Melonheads away. She's going to come at him here with a nice right hook to start things off against Isabel Morelli. Isabel was the one who came in at closer. Oh, why are we flipping it to Ahmed? Just for the show, I suppose. Letting the brothers tag team there to get the out over in the right infield. But yeah, Isabel Morelli, the one who just got out, she came in last game at the end and just threw like trick pitch after trick pitch and struck out a bunch of batters. She was their closer. So it's nice to get her out. Nice to get Laura Nunez out. It's good to see that Angela has got her pitches working here to start the day. We're going to try get him to chase this one, which he did, and he fouls it off. Now, do we go with the high heat? She says no. She wants to go slow ball. Do we go slow ball inside? Okay, well, that didn't look inside, and somehow it was still a ball. We're going to go with the right hook, but we're going to leave it in the strike zone. And there we go. Another strikeout for Angela Del Vecchio. She has still got it, ladies and gentlemen. We have 5 games in 5 days. So we're going to see if Angela's arm is able to handle all of that or if it's just going to be a disaster. I don't know how this game actually handles like day after day pitching. I think it's fine for her to just pitch all of them, but we'll have to see, I guess. All right, starting Jack Joseph off with a strike. He's batting 125 on the year, so we're not overly scared of him. Angela, we don't need to throw a corkscrew to this kid. Okay, high heat. She'll give him a high heat. We don't want to waste our juice on a corkscrew on a kid who's got a 125 batting average. Okay, that's a fly ball. Oh, all right. We should have listened to Angela, apparently. Jack Joseph has a 125 batting average, but apparently he has opposite field power. So, yeah. All right, that's what I get for telling Angela Del Vecchio what to pitch and what not to pitch. And, yeah, there goes the no-hitter. It's only the second inning, but you don't like to see it. We had them 3-0. And a 265-foot home run there for Jack Johnson has the Melonheads back in this game. All right, Fernando Diaz is up with 2 outs. Angela wants to start him with the high heat for a ball. All right, do we come back with the left hook? She likes the right hook today more than the left hook. She throws that one for a strike, so far she knows what she's doing. All right. She's just shaking him off just to shake him off here sometimes. There we go. Strike 2. Do we throw a corkscrew to get out of the inning? Not yet. I think we try get him to chase this left hook. Maybe paint the corner with it. Oh, ball. All right. Let's see here. Right hook. See if we can get this one to break back into the zone. We can, but he fouls it off. All right, staying alive. Come on, Angela. We got to get out of this inning without any more damage done. All right, he's a tough at bat. Do we go for the corkscrew? She says yes. All right, let's just get out of this inning, Angela. Come on, corkscrew pitch. Oh, no. That's a disaster. Wasting that much juice, and it's a ball. And now we just got to go for a slow ball. Oh, is that another foul? This kid is wasting Angela's juice, keeping this inning alive. Her command is starting to go. We can't paint the corner as much. And then he drops down a little bunt to Kenny. Come on, Kenny. Angela, get out of the way. What are you doing? Oh, no. All right, Angela, that was one of the worst plays I've ever seen. She jumped, I'm pretty sure if you rewind that, she jumped in the way to get, it was like an attempted cutoff throw, I think, because she was just like, oh yeah, I'm in the way, the ball's coming at me, cut it off. But that's not what you do there, Angela. You don't cut off the throw from the catcher to first base on a bunt attempt. I don't recall ever teaching you that in practice. And now we're in a bit of trouble. The tying run is at the plate. Angela's command is going, and they're trying to steal on Kenny. And that kid is out. Okay, all right. We got out of there. We were bailed out by the fact that they tried to steal, and Angela just falls down. But the inning is over. It doesn't matter. We're fine. We're through this inning. They got one back. They threatened to get more, but Angela's able to get out of it. The main worry is actually the fact that we used as much juice as we did. But we got Pablo Sanchez up. We got our heart of our order. Let's see if we can add to this lead. All right. Little behind, Pablo. Little behind. Choke up on the bat if you need to, kid. All right, that was maybe a little inside, but with Laura on the mound, we're scared that she is going to paint the corner on a lot of these things. All right, that we can leave, I think. All right, there we go. Good eye, Pablo. Good eye, Pablo. Come on, kid. Oh, a spitball, but he fouls it off and stays alive. That should use up a bit of Laura's juice, hopefully. We want to chase her out of this game as early as we can. Come on, Pablo. Go, Pablo. There it is, baby. Pablo Sanchez gets that run back. The mighty Wombats are back out in front by 3 with a 4-1 lead after a solo shot from Pablo Sanchez that travels 472 feet. Ladies and gentlemen, that is why you tune in to the BBL, to see Pablo Sanchez go yard past the Jumbotron in center field. All right. We got Ahmed Khan up now as the Wombats lead 4-1. Laura Nunez is nowhere near as dominant as she was last weekend. And Ahmed takes her spitball to opposite field. And is he going to be able to beat it out? He will, only because they throw it away into the bleachers. That is Little League Baseball for you, ladies and gentlemen. And Ahmed is going to end up at second base. So Pablo and Ahmed, two of the most dangerous hitters in the BBL back-to-back. And it's working out well so far for the mighty Wombats as Amir Khan comes up once again with his brother at second. And he's got an undergrounder that he can use. Now, let's use the line drive. I think I want to save the undergrounder. The undergrounder power-up can be used at any time, and I think Amir can do this without the undergrounder. it's risky because like we could probably just guarantee another run, but there's no outs, and I actually think Amir's pretty good at the plate. He has been so far this season. Oh, well, they throw it to the first baseman, and they do end up getting Amir out, but in the end, he does move Ahmed over, so that's fine. Maybe we could have used the undergrounder, but I think we'll be glad so far that we've saved it. Who would be the best baseball player in A Song of Ice and Fire? Bobby B is definitely a candidate, right? His strike zone would be big. That's the problem. He'd have a big strike zone, and I think he would swing and miss a lot. He'd be one of those obviously like high strikeout, high home run type of guys that you just love in the big leagues these days. Like back in the day, they wouldn't like Bobby B because he'd strike out too much, but nowadays he'd get a very big contract and just blast like 45 home runs a year. Oh, how far is that going to go? Ahmed, go. There we go. Oh, that's bounce. It's a high bouncer. Kenny's going to end up at second base. He's fast enough to wheel his way in there to second base with a high bouncing double into center field. There we go, Kenny Kawaguchi. Cirio Farrell is another good baseball player. Cirio Farrell, if baseball was popular, he would be like, I think like a Ichiro, like he just slap like 200 hits every year, just ridiculously reliably, just not a lot of home runs, but just over and over, he would be near the top of the league in hits. Dimitri up the middle, and that's going to hit Laura Nunez's glove and bounce to the second baseman, who is able to turn in time to first base and get Dmitry Petrovich out. So we got Stephanie Morgan here. He was going to say Ichiro. Dario is a baseball player. Who would Dario be? Would Dario just be like, would he be like a Manny Machado where he's like pretty darn good, but he's also really cocky? So like, do other teams like fans, are there fans who dislike Manny Machado? I think he was the one who was really cocky to the Brewers in one playoff series where I'm like, screw that guy. Who would be another good example of like a really fiery, we've chased Laura Nunez out of this game in the third inning. That's big. That's big because Isabel Morelli didn't have to come in until the close last game. So we've got the Melonheads right where we want them here. After this at bat, I'll get back to that chat conversation we were having. Go, Kenny. There's 2 outs. Just go. Just go. All right. How have I not 100%ed it yet? Because I just got it on Steam. I just got it. It just came back out. I played a lot of it back in the day. I've probably, like, I wouldn't say I've necessarily 100%ed it when I was a kid, but I've definitely won the championship in this game like 20 years ago, trying to do it as an adult for the first time. Oh no. Oh no. Get foul. Okay. Dario could be Albert Bell. Bobby B would show up drunk every time. So that's the thing. Bobby B, back in the day, I feel like that would just be acceptable too. Bobby B has a bit of Babe Ruth in him, right? Like, I'm not sure Babe Ruth was actually showing up drunk. Oh, Kenny, just tag this kid. Yeah, that's like the cockiest out ever. That kid was so slow. That kid was so slow that Kenny wheeled around him, fielded the bunt, and then like wheeled back to tag him, and he was still like 3 steps away from home, just chugging away. All right, let's see. We got 1 out. What does Angela want? She wants to hit him with... All right, she wants a right hook. All right. There we go. Now, I feel like I've said this every game so far, but I am worried about Angela's juice meter. I'm worried we're going to have another pitcher come in. But then every time I say that, she ends up being fine. So we're going to hope that is the case again. Come on, Pete. Come on, Pete. Come on, Pete. Oh, all right. Overran it a little bit. Pete is fast, but he's not the greatest at like judging exactly where the ball is going to be. Oh, they're going to steal. They're going to steal. That kid's caught in a pickle. All right, we got him. We got him a classic backyard baseball pickle, but he got out right away. So there we go. We'll take that. We got Star Moonbeam coming up. Oh yeah, 1-1 would actually be the best baseball player. That is a fair assessment. That would probably be my number one pick now that I'm able to think about it. If I was forming my ideal BBL team out of A Song of Ice and Fire players or characters. Honestly, okay. When they get the new backyard baseball games like released, when they're like making new ones and stuff, I bet modding will be decently easy. Someone needs to do that. You can mod in the A Song of Ice and Fire characters into the backyard baseball like lineup. I would bet that is a thing that will be achievable when the new game comes out. And I'm going to rely on someone in the live chat right now to get that done. That's my bad, Pete. I gave Pete the take sign on that. I wasn't drinking and missing a pitch. All right, let's go, Pete. Yeah, Pete doesn't need that first pitch anyway. He's got this. That might be a double. Let's go, Pete. You're fast. You're so fast. So fast, Pete. Let's go. All right, we're getting cocky against these kids here. These Melonheads handed us our first and only loss so far on the season. We do not want to stop until we're up by, like, can we run rule these kids? I don't even remember if this game has a run rule. Let's go with the underground or with Angela. This is a good time to break this out. Not on that pitch. We're going to leave that pitch. All right. So get ready to see an undergrounder if Angela can make contact here. There it is. The ball is underground. Go, Pete. Go, go, go. And there it goes for a ground rule double. We'll take that. Angela's going to end up on second base. Pete is able to find his way home. And now we've got, again, our power hitters coming up where we don't have to worry about how slow Angela is out there. Brienne would be a very good pitcher. You could say Brienne would be the Angela Del Vecchio of the A Song of Ice and Fire world. I think that's a fair assessment. She's also got a pretty good amount of Keisha Phillips in her, though. So let's see if Keisha can do Brienne proud here and bang a 2-run home run. Nope, not on that pitch. All right. Angela's Mia Stone. That is a fair assessment as well. I will accept that take. I think that's a pretty good comparison. Like most of the time you're scouting baseball players, you have their MLB comparison. We want their A Song of Ice and Fire comparison. Keisha, we're just always swinging for power. Even with 2 strikes on us, we're just swing for the fences here. Come on. Let's go. Oh boy. That one caught up to us quick. Good contact, though, Keisha. Is that going to get over? Oh, it's not. But they're going to throw it to first, and Angela's so slow. Oh, is that going to get out of play? No. All right, go back, Angela. Keisha, go back. Angela. Oh, my God. Okay, Angela is safe at third. I thought she was still going to be out, even though she took like 2 steps. All right. Here we go. Runners on second and third. Still nobody out for Pablo Sanchez, who's already homered in this game. He's 2 for 2. No one you would rather have up at the plate. Let's go, Pablo. Just absolutely tee off on this one here. All right. These kids, I don't know if it's the Melonheads or if it's just these 2 pitchers, but they understand, like, when Pablo opens up, they go to the outside corner. So I'm just going to square him up. That's not what you want there, but he is fast. Okay. All right, we have loaded the bases. Angela is too slow over on third to have done anything else, but we have got the bases juiced for the rockin' right infield of Ahmed and Amir Khan coming up back to back. Let's see what they can do. That one's hit pretty well. Is that going to... Guys, you should tag up, guys. You guys should tag up. Someone... Yep, all right. We're just going to take that for what it is. That could have been a sac fly, but everyone ran, and they all needed to go back. And actually, with Angela at third, that really doesn't matter. It wasn't going to be a sac fly anyway. Amir, you need to leave the yard here, kid. Let's just actually, no, let's go power. Power hit all day. Grand slam. Go big or go home, Amir. All right. You got this, kid. Choke up on the bat a little if you need to. 1 for 2. He's got a good start to his baseball career, the young Amir Khan, playing up with his brother and the big kids. But this right here would be a very big hit if he can make contact and get a nice little base hit here. Nope. All right. That's all right, Amir. Not your day. Not your at bat. We have got 2 outs for Kenny Kawaguchi with the bases loaded. And we really, really need to make something happen here. Even though we do have a nice lead, we don't want to rest on that. And we can't strand the bases loaded. Kenny, come on. All right. Honestly, Kenny, a walk would be fine. If you don't get a good pitch to hit. And that's a good eye, Kenny. Kenny's got a very good eye. Like, if you see how small that little circle is there, Kenny knows where the pitch is coming. We're going to take this pitch no matter what, Kenny. That's okay. That's okay. We want to see if Isabel is going to walk in a run. If this is a strike, you can swing. But if it's not... All right. All right. Let's take this one unless we're for sure that it's a strike, Kenny. All right. You had to go for it. Angela, you're so slow. You are so slow. Go, Keisha. Angela, you're so slow. I can't even make Keisha run. But Angela's going to do it, and now Keisha can go. And now Keisha can go, and we have cleared Angela off the base paths, and we have a very, very tedious 2 runs, finally. That's big. And we get Dmitry Petrovich up to end the inning if he gets out, or potentially extend this lead if he can blast this one out of the park. We're swinging for the fences, as always, Dmitry. Here we go. All right. Followed that one back, but he took a big hack at it. That's what we like to see here, Dmitry. Come on, kid. That's not your pitch. That's not your pitch. Oh, but it is a strike. All right, now we got to square up and just protect, but we are still swinging for the fences here, Dmitry. Let's get up by 10 runs on these kids. We want to embarrass them after what happened last game. Dmitry pops up in the air to the catcher, who drops it. Okay, all right. Backyard baseball, ladies and gentlemen. That is what we like to see. That's what we like to see. Dmitry is John Kahn. I like to see that. That's a good. I can dig it. Kenny is Brand. That makes complete sense. Stephanie Morgan. I'm not sure who Stephanie Morgan would be. Stephanie's like obsessed with baseball and baseball history as well. So like she's a bit of a know-it-all, but she's also pretty good at what she does. So I'm not sure who that would line her up with. All right, let's just swing for the fences here, Stephanie. Come on. When you got a grand slam in front of you, 2 outs, let's just go for it. Just go for it. 2 strikes, 2 outs. Big cut anyway. And a foul. All right, we're staying alive. It's a good at-bat, Stephanie. It's a good at-bat. Let's see if we can add a little bit on to this lead. That is maybe going to be an infield hit. Stephanie's got enough speed, but Kenny does not, and that's a good play for them to just go take the close out right there at third. And another dangerous inning. We could have had even more, but we'll take a 3-run addition to our lead. We are up 8-1, and they've got their ace, who did not have as good of a day today, Laura Nunez here at the plate. It's nice. Angela's juice is low, but she's got a nice 7-run cushion to work with. So that is hopefully going to be enough to get her through this game. Angela, we can't just be shaking off everything. All right, we're going to go with a right hook. Stephanie. There we go. All right. And that's the thing, Angela. If you start to get tired, you can pitch to contact now, too. And we have good fielding. Like, I'm pretty happy with the team so far, with everything I've seen through the first few games in the field. Angela, rather, pitching to contact and just letting the defense behind her work isn't the worst thing that could happen. So let's try that for a few at-bats here. I know we've been, like, pretty much just entirely trying to paint the corners with Stephanie. And there we go. And it has worked, but her juice meter is not where we need it to be if she's going to go deep into this game. So some short, quick at-bats would be nice, but then you risk doing that. Come on, Pete. All right. Well, she's given up 2 solo shots. Her juice meter is low. This may be the first game that we have to think about actually making a pitching change. We can just swap her straight up with Kenny Kawaguchi. Now we could let Kenny come in and be the closer. But I would like to see if Angela can get through this inning. But her juice meter and this command issue is making me worry that she's not going to be able to. Let's see what we can do just by mixing up speeds, some breaking balls, some slow balls, some heaters. Oh, that's a ball, even though we tried to put it pretty much right down the middle. Yeah, unless we get a quick strikeout, which is mainly I'm hoping that we can get a strikeout and then she gets a juice box. So now that we've got 2 strikes, we're going in with the corkscrew pitch. And this is pretty much make or break time. And she does not get the strikeout. All right. So the fact that she didn't get that strikeout means this is probably the last batter for Angela Del Vecchio, unless she gets the strikeout right there. Okay. Can we give Angela a juice box? This is the big one. Did we earn a juice box with that strikeout? We did it. Oh my God. That is the most clutch juice box in the history of juice boxes, ladies and gentlemen. Angela gets to sip, sip, sip on that sweet juice box. And let's see that command come right back. Oh yeah, that is a beautiful feeling, ladies and gentlemen. I think Angela is going to be able to finish this game. We're going to be able to work a little quicker now. Let's hopefully get through this. Oh, that one is just pieced, but that's fine. That's fine. We've still got a 5-run lead. I believe that after that juice box, Angela can successfully finish out this game. The Melonheads are obviously a very good team. They've got kids who can go yard, but I'm not worried yet. A bunch of solo shots. They do add up, but I'm still just buzzing over the fact that on the last pitch we had with Angela, we're able to earn a juice box and basically just full reset her. Let's go with the inside corner slow ball. Get a nice strike 1 on Jack Joseph, who did homer his first time out here. Get a left hook and see if we can paint this corner, which we can. Good job, Angela. And she wants to finish him off with the corkscrew. Hopefully we have the command to do that. There we go. All right. Good use of the corkscrew to take out a kid who homered against you already. And it gets us through another inning, up 8-3. They added 2 runs in that 4th inning, but we are 6 outs away from getting our revenge, which was the thing that we set out to do here on this stream. They handed us our first loss at the end of the last stream, and we wanted to make sure that we got this one. Let's work on Pete's bunting for a hit. All right. We're going to practice our bunt for a hit and make sure that we know how to do this in case we really need it, like in case we come up in a situation where small ball is important and this run ended up being like a huge thing. All right, Pete, come on. Come on, dude. You got to be able to get that bunt down. Ideally, you would look at the ball as you try to bunt it. But that works. That works. All right. So see, that's why with Pete, laying down a bunt is always a good idea. So with our small ball practice, we've got Pete out there. Now, if we drop down a bunt with Angela, we can move Pete over pretty easily. I still think let's just swing for power. I want to see how much power Angela actually has when we make good contact. Like, how far will it go? Because she had that ground rule double. And in fact, I think she's got 2 ground rule doubles, but one of them was an undergrounder, so that doesn't really count. But if Angela could turn into just anything useful here at the 2 slot, that would be huge. But we may rethink her position in the order again here after this game as well. Because she's, not had... I mean, she's 2 for 3, now 2 for 4. So she's not had a bad game, but also, her being so slow is just always a problem pretty much no matter where we put her. Anytime she ends up on the base paths, we're worried. All right, Keisha has flown out, but are they going to be able to get there? No, they're not. That's going to start bouncing. And this Melonheads defense is just nowhere near what it was last game as they all fall over each other. And Keisha is going to have an inside the park home run as they trip over themselves roughly 7 times in the outfield and finally get the ball back in. But we are just embarrassing them out there, ladies and gentlemen. This is exactly what you want to see from the mighty Wombats. We have chased Isabel Morelli, the pitcher who was embarrassing us last time. We have chased her from the game. Pablo's 3 for 3. We're trying to go 4 for 4 with Pablo. And he's going to pop up and not go 4 for 4, it looks like. Oh, or he will because their catcher just can't field. They are embarrassing themselves out there, ladies and gentlemen. This is not what the coach wants to see. It is always funny. Like, I don't know if you guys ever had this in Little League or like watching Little League baseball when just like you have a coach that's just actually getting really mad at the kids. Not so much in Little League, but it would definitely happen in high school, like either in JV or varsity games where you just got a coach just absolutely losing it on some kids. That's always fun. Ahmed with a spitball, he fouls it off to stay alive. Or not stay alive. He has 2 strikes on him though now. I had at one point. There we go. Is that going to get over the scoreboard? It is. There we go, Ahmed. And yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we are just absolutely crushing him here. Let's go. We'll just we can skip the home run trot. In a game like this, when we are getting so close to run ruling them, we are going to skip the home run trots. We're going to be skipping through this as much as possible. But this was a game that I think pretty much proves, ladies and gentlemen, that we can beat any team in the BBL. They play an incredible shift, but Amir is able to score or able to slide in a single there anyway, even though they had, roughly 6 people on the right side of the field there. Yeah, no, we are. I don't even know what to say. I am at a loss for words with how good this team has played, considering, oh boy, there's the fireball. Considering this was the team that shut us out last time. Like, this game pretty much proves that we're going to be contenders for the title. But there is one team that was able to also crush the Melonheads. The Sox were able to crush the Melonheads 6-1. The Melonheads were able to beat us last game, and now we're able to crush the Melonheads. So I think it's like the 3 of us are probably the 3 main title contenders this season. So being able to put up 12 runs against these guys feels very good. Let's see what Dimitri can do here with a runner on. Swinging for the fences. That's hit high and far. Is it going to get past the scoreboard? It is. Dimitri Petrovic adds to the season total of home runs. And we're just padding the stats here, ladies and gentlemen. We want to get some of these kids some awards. We want some MVPs. Dmitry Petrovich, someone called him a nerd. And so he would really like to be able to rub a silver slugger in his face. Just whatever sort of awards these kids can have. We need games like this so that they can absolutely just pad the stats, crank some home runs. Stephanie Morgan, speaking of which, is 0 for 3. Maybe it's a bit of loss of confidence since we moved her down to the 9 slot in the order. But, maybe if you don't want to be batting 9th in the order, don't be 0 for 4, Stephanie. And that's where we're at. That's okay. We are through our top of the 5th inning. We are up 14-3. We got Angela Del Vecchio on the mound. We're going to see how quickly she can mow down the rest of these kids, and maybe we'll play another game after we finish off the Melonheads. We've got, as I said, 5 games in a row, 5 games in 5 days. We're going to see if Angela's arm is going to be able to take it, and if we keep giving her juice boxes, I think she'll be able to. Also, this stream, we are not going to mention the thing that was very popular and very controversial for baseball players to be taking in the 90s that we mentioned last time. We are putting into the juice boxes. Come on, Angela. Oh, no, when we throw it away and they're going to get to go to second. We are putting stuff in the juice boxes, juice, you could say, in the juice boxes for the kids to make them better at baseball. But my last backyard baseball stream, they hit it with the cannot be monetized. And I can only imagine it's because we're talking about the BBL, which I want the YouTube censors to know. Obviously, BBL stands for Backyard Baseball League. And the juice in the juice boxes that we're talking about is obviously just juice. It's normal juice. There's nothing controversial or not suitable for ads going on in our stream or in our coaching or strategy or practice or anything like that. We got this kid in a pickle here. Come on, Stephanie, you're fast enough. There we go. All right. There we go. Got this kid out. We got the interesting nerd club in chat. Yes, absolutely. Completely normal juice. The type of juice that you can give to children without YouTube demonetizing you. But yeah, interesting nerd club or interesting nerd network. Ooh, fancy. We got the network commenting on the chat. You're here just in time to catch the end of our revenge game. Come on, Pablo or Pete. Someone do something. Yeah, this is the team that was able to beat us last game, and we are just absolutely pounding them for a bit of revenge. Star Moonbeam up at the plate. She's 0 for 2 today. Still has one of the best names in probably the entire BBL. But we're going to try make her go 0 for 3. We're going to try get Angela another nice complete game victory here. And then we'll assess where we're sitting in the whole standings for the entire season, because these are definitely 2 of the top contenders. All right, Stephanie, or Angela's just going to take it, and Ahmed's going to rock out with a little air guitar on second base as we are through another inning. We are 3 outs away from a victory. We got the top of our order coming up. We're going to have Pete drop down a nice little bunt to start things off. We got to work on that, Pete. Again, with the whole looking back at the catcher thing, you could just look at the baseball, and it would probably be a little bit easier. Hey, there we go, Pete. All right. Come on, Pete. Yeah, use that speed. We're just going to have Pete have the highest batting average in the league this year. That's one of our goals. Angela's pitching today has been very good. She gave up a few solo shots. And here's the thing is we were very worried that she was going to run out of juice. And she threw a corkscrew pitch trying as a last-ditch effort to get a strikeout on this kid with a 2-2 count. She used up all of her juice to throw a corkscrew pitch. Missed. So it was a full count. and she had no juice left, and we just threw a left hook anyway just to see what would happen. The kid swung and missed. She earned a juice box, and then she got full juice and is now able to come back and finish the game because she's Angela Del Vecchio, and that's the type of pitcher she is. You know, when you need a big pitch and she's completely out of juice, she went and earned a juice box. And we've had the catcher drop. That's, I think, the third pop-up to the catcher that the catcher has dropped. So Pete is going to be safe. And yes, 200 juice boxes riding on pitching a no-hitter this season. We were very close in the opening game of the season. She had a complete game where she faced the minimum. She allowed 2 hits, but she did turn 2 double plays, I'm pretty sure. So Angela is capable of a no-hitter. Whether she gets it done this season or not, I don't know, but I'm hopeful. Keisha, come on. That's too high, I think. Angela, you need to tag up because you're... Oh, all right. Never mind. Go home, Pete. They're embarrassing themselves just left and right. None of these players can field. They shut us out last game. All of their players were able to field tremendously, and all of their pitchers were very good. This game, their pitchers were fine, but none of their fielders can do anything. All right. Pablo Sanchez, 4 for 4. Can we get another homer, or can we get a triple and finish off the cycle? Come on, Pablo. This is what you're built for, man. Revenge games. Oh, they're bringing in another pitcher. This is their 4th pitcher of the day because we're just embarrassing all of them. And we have none other than Star Moonbeam on the mound facing Pablo Sanchez. Come on, Pablo. First pitch of the game for Star Moonbeam is lifted by Pablo Sanchez into right field. And Keisha has not tagged up even a little bit because we don't really care, but they're still not going to get her out. That's fine. I would have been fine, honestly, even if Keisha had gotten out there. We can afford to go to the bottom of this inning and just finish this game up. Mango Man, yes, glad you made it as well. You're here just in time for the revenge tour. This is the team, I'll say it one more time, the team that beat us last time out, and we're very happy to be crushing them this game, proving for anyone who doubted it after last game that we are absolutely contenders in the BBL here. Go, Keisha. Go. Yeah, just see if we can make them throw it away. They didn't. All right. Amir, one more chance to pad his stats. Let's see what he can do. We're swinging for the fences, Amir. We just want a home run. Come on, Star. Give him something on the outside of the plate that he can just drive opposite field. Let's get a nice 15-run lead for Angela to work with. We want to make sure we got some insurance. And they're going to just apparently pitch around Amir Khan. Just swing the second they give you a good one, Amir. But apparently, she is terrified. She knows that Amir's swinging for the fences. You got the green light. 3-0 green light, Amir. Go. All right, not on that one. All right, and they're just going to walk the bases loaded. They're going to walk the bases loaded. And I believe we have Kenny up. We do. Kenny Kawaguchi with a chance for a grand slam. We're swinging for the fences. Nothing else. Come on, Kenny. I mean, Star just cannot find the strike zone. I don't know what she's doing out there. I would like to... I mean, it's embarrassing on one level. Like you would tell your kids to not be stealing when you're up by, 12 runs in a Little League game. But when the pitcher just can't find the zone, what are you supposed to do? I mean, you tell them to go out there and just swing and miss at a ball? No, you can't do that. Come on, Kenny. There we go, Kenny. Amir. No, don't go back. I'm telling you to go to the next base. Go. All right. You know what? Keep going, Amir. Get Kenny another RBI. Never mind. I changed my mind. All right. We could not quite get the Kenny Grand Slam for the chat, but we did get a 2 RBI double for Kenny, and we are just absolutely crushing him. And here's the one that we really want. Let's end this off with a Dmitry Petrovic home run to put up 20 runs in a revenge game. Come on, Dmitry. Take Star Moonbeam Yard. He's going to put it into the gap, and it's not going to be a ground rule double. Go, Kenny, go! Dmitry! I was worried he was going to get out. But okay, all right, we're safe. Everybody's safe. Dmitry with a 2 RBI double. There we go. That's what we like to see. We got Stephanie Morgan, the only Mighty Wombat who has not gotten a hit in this absolutely massive revenge game where we are just hammering the ball. Let's just swing for a line drive. Let's just, if you go 0 for 5, whatever, but let's just see what happens. Come on, Stephanie. Oh, they've got Dmitry in a pickle, but that means Stephanie has a single. There we go. So Stephanie avoids going over and hopefully gets a little bit of confidence batting down there in that 9 slot. And now we got Pete Wheeler up at the plate. Let's just swing for the fences, Petey. Whatever happens, happens here, kid. That's going to be a fly ball. Everybody just run, but he is under it, and that is the last run that we are going to get today. We are just one shy of putting 20 runs on the Melonheads, and I'm going to be completely honest with you, that feels really good because I don't enjoy having lost to the Mighty Melonheads in the last game of the last stream, and it was kind of embarrassing to get shut out by not one but 2 pitchers in a children's game from 1997. So now that we've put 19 runs on them, I feel a little bit better about myself, and I can hopefully sleep at night now. I've been unable to sleep since the last Backyard Baseball stream. That's what happens. When you're a coach and you feel like your team's not performing up to their capabilities, you just sit up late at night and you wonder, what are you doing wrong? What could you be doing better? And in my case, I think the batting order needed to switch up a little bit, so that's what I did. We switched up the batting order, and instead of getting completely shut out, we dropped 19 runs on him. So, Dmitry couldn't get it, but Stephanie's got an absolute cannon there at short, and that kid is slow enough where it is a second out of the 6th inning, and we've got Isabel Morelli up, Angela Del Vecchio, pretty close to finishing her off for another complete game. And she's going to drop down the bunt. Kenny is going to race her there and then tag her with the ball. Doesn't even need to throw to first. Kenny Kawaguchi finishes it off, ladies and gentlemen. Oh yeah, Mango Man, there is still no audio because when I was playing, the game audio was way too loud, much louder than me. So we're going to swing and a miss again, and maybe the 3rd stream, we will find a way to have the audio not be louder than me. So yeah, for now, we decided it was better to just have no audio. So 29 hits, 19 runs for the Mighty Wombats. Let's see what, how do I, there we go. Got to go to the dugout to see the rest of the scoreboard. There we are. All right. Oh, the Bombers also dropped 19 runs. So apparently we are not the only team in the league that can absolutely just pound the ball. And the Sox took a loss. So we take a look at the home run leaders. We don't actually have anyone in the top couple there. Keisha Phillips is our leader with 3 home runs, but we have the top 3 and 4 of the top 5 in hits. Keisha there in doubles. Keisha near the top in RBIs. PD near the top there. Or Dmitry, rather. And strikeouts, Angela Del Vecchio is still way out in front. She didn't have too many strikeouts this last game. Her ERA is still pretty good, but Serena DeMonte has a 0 ERA, and Tiffany Bosworth is also apparently a little bit better than her. So we're not sure. Not sure if Angela's got that Cy Young on lockdown or not. I don't know how much those other kids have been playing, or if they've pitched an inning or two and that's all. But yeah, what does Pete do? He gets on base. That is what Pete does. And you know what? Let's do one more game. Let's just get right into it. Let's not waste any time. We can't do just one game, so we got to do two at least. Maybe we'll do a third. I don't know yet for sure, but we got Omar Stefano on the mound, and Pete Wheeler comes up. All right, now let's get a nice little bunt for a hit to start this game out, Pete. Oh, and he falls down. Perfect. There we go. All right, so this pitcher has a little bit of an arm. If he had fielded that cleanly, that would have been a close play. So we got to keep that in mind. Angela is batting 300 right now. I'm not going to bunt with Angela just yet. We're going to see if she can crank one and just see what happens. All right, maybe we should be bunting. All right, I've changed my mind. We're going to bunt with Angela. We're going to bunt and see what happens. Because if we could just get Pete to second, play a little bit of small ball on the top of the first inning, we don't know how good the All-Stars are. Their name would suggest that they're probably decent. All right, and Angela is capable of laying down a bunt. She is absolutely not going to be capable of beating it out. But Pete will force a throw over to third just to see if they would throw it away. And Angela's done her job. Pete is standing now at second base in scoring position for Keisha Phillips, who's batting 600 on the year, swinging for the fences. Let's see what she's got. Little behind. Come on, Keisha. You got this, girl. Big hit here. So be a big hit. All right, Pete's tagging up. See, that is what we worked on, Pete. And he didn't need to, but that's okay. We still practiced that for a reason. And he tagged up, and he's fast enough to get there anyway. That's good work by Pete. Had he not tagged up, had I not taught him how to tag up, he probably would have scored there. But we're not going to worry about that. We're going to worry about the fact that we got runners on the corner for Pablo Sanchez. He had a heck of a game last time out. Let's see if he can carry that over into today. We're going to let that one go. Ooh, but he does paint the high outside corner for a strike there. Strike one on Pablo Sanchez. One of, if not the best hitter in the BBL. And he's going to line that one. Oh no, that kid has got an absolute cannon there. All right, Pete is fast, but he is not that fast. Take note, their second baseman is able to throw the ball pretty much faster than any kid I've seen in the game so far. Let's see. Ahmed Khan, what do you got in you here, bud? All right. Runners on the corners with 2 outs. This is a big at bat, Ahmed. Let's find your pitch and hit it here, kid. Maybe we should have let that one go. This one. That's not quite what we were thinking. And we are not going to be able to get a run. Even though we tried to play the small ball and we had the best batters in our order up, the All-Stars are able to shut us down for the first inning. So we're going to need a good performance here from Angela on the mound. Their leadoff hitter is batting .076 on the year, so that is a good sign to start things off. One would assume they would have one of their better hitters here. So her batting average being that low is it's not promising for the All-Stars. Yeah, they don't call them the All-Stars for nothing. Why do I never use grounder hit? So this lineup that I have is mostly built for power. I have a few fast people who I could, in theory, do grounder hits with. But with Pete, I think I'd rather just bunt. And with Angela, she's so slow. She's never going to beat out a ground ball. With Keisha, Pablo, and the Con Bros, I'm swinging for the fences every time. Maybe at times I would use a grounder with Kenny Kawaguchi or Stephanie Morgan. But as one of my old high school baseball coaches would say, you got to hit line drives to win this game. You got to hit line drives to play this game. So, a nice line drive is pretty much always better than a nice ground ball to me. And so that's kind of why I opt for that. And then with Dmitry Petrovic, when he comes up, again, it's going to be swinging for the fences. So yeah, I don't know when I would use the grounder. Like, when is it better to hit a ground ball? Like, sure, a hard hit ground ball is pretty much as good as a little like blooper into the outfield, but I think I'd always try go for a line drive, right? All right. So Angela is working pretty well here to start this out. 2 outs so far. She has earned a spitball, which we like to see because that is Angela's signature pitch. We didn't get to throw it with her last at bat, but oh no. And that is a home run for the All-Stars, and we fall behind here after such a good game last game. Now we have to come from behind, but that's okay because it is early. So Angela is showing that she has a bit of a weakness in that every once in a while, someone's just going to crank a solo shot off of her. And that is maybe the problem with the fact that she doesn't have the best fastball. She's just got that slow ball, and she's got good command. But, if they time it right on one of these slower pitches, that is what happens. There we go, Angela. Paint the corners. That's a way to bounce back, kid. See, a lot of kids would hang their head after giving up a home run like that. Not Angela Del Vecchio. Angela Del Vecchio comes back, paints the corner, and then she's going to brush off Mickey Connor with a fastball at his head just to scare him. And then she's going to come back with a slow ball. No? A left hook. Okay, she wants to come back with a left hook and try paint that corner again. All right. Now what does she want to do? She wants to throw a fastball and this time try to catch the top of the zone and pop him up right behind her. Come on, Angela. All right, she takes it herself, and that's a good at bat from Angela Del Vecchio. She knew what she was doing there, and we did give up that solo shot, so we need the bottom of our order to start coming through here, but it's okay. Early in the game, we're not worried yet. Let's go Amir. So, we could go for a grounder, but again, I think I just want to go line drive with Amir. See what he's got. Oppo field. Dang, too bad I didn't go with a power hit there. But they are playing a super hard shift on Amir. But then again, he is just an opposite field hitter, so that makes sense. Do I go with a ground ball for Kenny? Again, I think I'd rather have him hit a line drive. There we go. There we go. All right. That's going to get through for Kenny Kawaguchi with a single. And that, go, Kenny, go. All right. So it's out of play. We get to advance a base. Do they give us an extra base? Yes, because Kenny was already going. We get an extra base. And ladies and gentlemen, because that one went under the bleachers, Kenny Kawaguchi is at third base with only 1 out. And Dmitry Petrovic is at the plate, running his calculations, figuring out what kind of pitches Omar Stefano likes to throw, and how precisely he can hit one over that left field fence. Come on, Dmitry. This is your time, kid. Just like that, come on. All right, well, it's going to get down and to the wall. Dmitry has tied this game, and he's going to fall down and maybe get caught in a pickle here. Come on, Dmitry. Stay alive, kid. Yeah, no. Dimitri's out. It's fine. It's fine, Dmitry. He tied the game up. We got a little aggressive on the base paths there. That's my bad as much as yours, Dmitry. So let's see what Stephanie Morgan's got here as she blows a bubble, opens up her stance, and we're going to swing for the fences with 2 outs. Worst case scenario, she gets out, and we just have the top of our order to start off the next inning. Yeah, a ground ball would be good if we knew for sure that the other team's infield was bad. But so far, the only thing we know about this team is that their second baseman has an absolute cannon. So, I would think so far we're looking good with just trying to go for line drives and power hits. And also, we did put up 19 runs last game, so I'm feeling all right about our strategy at the plate. But yeah, we got to have another good game from Angela Del Vecchio here. There we go. Nice strike to start things off against Shane Smith here in the second inning. What do you want to throw, Angela? Quit shaking off the catcher just to make him show you every pitch. I'm not going to listen to you if you keep doing that. All right, you want the right hook cutting inside on him at the knees. Let him ground it right back to Angela. She'll take care of that. Throw to Amir. And we got 1 out. All right. Let's go, kids. We got this. We got this. The other team's pitcher comes up, Omar Stefano, who is batting a nice 0.83 on the year. They have a lot of kids who have a low batting average. So I'm hopeful that this could be an easier game than we have had the last couple. But then again, we crushed them the last game, but that was a tough team that we played. So, it is what it is. We got a pitch to waste if we want. What does she want to do? Right hook? See if we can get him to chase or maybe paint the corner? No. All right. Do we come at him with a spitball, or I don't think we do that yet. I think we save the juice on the spitball and just try to get him with our normal pitches. Come on, Angela. Angela. All right. Nice little jump catch for Angela. And we got 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. We got Murray Goldman up, who is batting over 500, so we got to be careful of this kid. Give him the classic classic right hook, rather. The ball hooking away. That is Angela's bread and butter. It just hooks away to that bottom corner. What do you want to hit him with? No, we're not doing the spitball yet, Angela. Not till you get 2 strikes on him. You can strike him out with the spitball if you want, but can't throw that just yet. All right, little weak ball to Kenny. And that is the end of the second inning. All right. Good defensive inning. Angela not really allowing anything to be hit well. And the only thing that was hit well was obviously that one solo shot. So we're still feeling pretty good about how Angela is handling 2 games in 2 days on the mound so far. All right, PD boy. Do we bunt for a hit again? All right. All right, that's fine. Also, let's try bunt it down the line, Pete. Let's not just bunt it right back at the pitcher. Oh no. All right. 2 strikes. Come on, Pete. We're gonna just swing, I guess. This is not what we wanted, but here we go. All right. If that doesn't get caught. Oh, they ran into each other. All right. Well, it was foul. So, but Pete would have definitely been there. Anywhere that the ball's in play, Pete's got a shot at beating it out. There we go, Pete. Staying alive. Staying alive. Staying alive. Let's go. Come on, Pete. That's basically your bunt. That's basically the bunt that we wanted the whole time, Pete. There we go. All right. So now we got Pete as a leadoff runner. That's exactly where we want him. We got Angela Del Vecchio. I'm not going to bunt. I'm going to try and get a hit with Angela. Because if we can get her on base, that's just even more for all of the power hitters in our lineup. And there we go, Angela. Oh, and that's going to get by for Pete to try and run to third, but Angela is so slow. Angela is so slow that was basically just a bunt where Pete got to go in extra base, even though that should have been a single into right field. It's tough. You see why it's tough to place her somewhere in the lineup. Ideally, she's never going to be in front of Pete on the base paths, and ideally, we can just have the person behind her hit a home run whenever she is on base. Oh, no. So that's why I currently have her where I do in the lineup. But we may rethink that. Okay, good eye, Keisha. Good eye. That's tough with 2 strikes to lay off that one, but good eye. Make him throw you a strike and then drive it, Keisha. That'll work. Oh, go Pete. Go Pete. There we go. All right. So Pete forces a throw home, and Keisha does line out to short, but she just rockets it right past the catcher and out of play. And on that error, Pete Wheeler comes home, and the mighty Wombats have the lead, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, Angela just casually making her way to first. She is the slowest player on the team, and it's not particularly close. Come on, Pablo. And yeah, either the Wombats or the Melonheads, I'm pretty sure that is pretty much the 2 best team names. There are a few others that maybe you could argue, but yeah, I was pretty much always the Wombats as well. Yeah, they're as a kid, one of my favorite team names, and then I went with them, obviously. Obviously, when you come back to it, you got to go with the classics. But so the Melonheads and the Wombats as well right now is a bit of a rivalry because normally it's the mighty Melonheads and the junior Wombats, but we're obviously the mighty Wombats, which means we stole the name of the Melonheads. We stole their, I don't know, are we from the city of Mighty? So we stole the home of the Melonheads, and they have to go play in junior. So, yeah, the mighty Wombats and the junior Melonheads have a bit of a rivalry going this season. And they beat us 2 games ago. We beat them last game. Maybe we'll run into them again in the playoffs. All right, so they did get a base runner, obviously, against Angela Del Vecchio here. Let's try and turn a double play. Angela's a very good ground ball pitcher. So she's been able to turn to it a lot of the time when she gets a runner on. Let's see. She wants a left hook, breaking away. Dimitri. Oh, Dimitri backhands it to Ahmed, to Amir, but not in time for 2. But that is a heck of a play by Dimitri. I didn't know he had that in him. I mean, he's running, he's throwing that glove up backhanded, turning to second base, almost turning a double play. I mean, that's pretty darn good for Dimitri. We didn't know how good he was going to be over there at third base, and he's proven himself there. That was a genuinely good-looking play. The humongous Melonheads. Yes, that is another good one. Who is normally humongous? Is it? It's not normally the humongous Melonheads, is it? Because I'm pretty sure it was the mighty Melonheads because they both start with M. And yeah, no. Who is it the humongous Rockets? Is that their normal one? I can't even remember. I know the tradition is that if you're playing as them, everyone names them the Red Rockets, but I don't know what their actual name is. Dimitri, turn 2 here, Dimitri. There it is. And now we got that double play. There we go. Dimitri was just a little bit slow on the double play last time. Turns it this time. That is some Dmitry Petrovich Gold Glove level third base, ladies and gentlemen. It's what we like to see. We got Ahmed, Amir, and Kenny Kawaguchi coming up in the top of the 4th inning. This one is a much more low-scoring, close affair than the last game. Let's see if Ahmed can get a hold of a solo shot here and double our lead. All right, that one is going to get through into left field, and a single for Ahmed, bringing up his brother. Oh, go, 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 go. Oh, I don't know if I was running. If I was running already when that went out, we get to go to third. We do. We get to go to third. Lead off triple, baby. That's what you like to see. Tight, close game like this. The All-Stars giving us a couple extra bases. And now all Amir needs to do is get a nice fly ball, and it could be a sac fly. But if he really gets a hold of one, it could be a home run. All right, Amir, we're swinging for the fences here, kid. With his brother on second base, or with his brother on third base, he is just foul. Oh, no. He did that in the first game of the season as well. He's the one who just lines it right down the line. Oh, and a strikeout for Amir Khan. All right, that's all right. That's all right, Amir. Let's see what Kenny Kawaguchi can do with a run 90 feet away. You got this, Kenny. Let's just swing for power, because if you don't get it, maybe it'll be a sac fly. All right, all right. Line drive. Just make contact, Kenny. Just make contact. Put it in play. Oh, no, that's a good pitch. That's a good pitch by Omar. I thought that was going to be a ball. Now Kenny's down 0-2, and he's got to protect. And he does protect. Come on, Kenny. Beat that out. Oh, no, don't fall down, Ahmed. Yes, go! There we go. That's why you forced the throw. And so Kenny does ground out, but the run comes home. So Kenny honestly will take that. You did your job there, kid. Squisher King says, put on the squeeze. We basically did. I mean, that was pretty close, right? We forced a bad play, and we got to run home. Now we got Dimitri up. No pressure, nobody on. Just swing for the fences, Dimitri. If you don't hit a home run, nobody really cares. But if you do, eternal glory. All right, strike one. That's fine. Let's go, Dimitri. 0 for 1 today, but over 500 so far on this young season. He's had a couple blasts, I believe, already this season. He's got one for sure. I think he's got two. Can he make it number 3? That's not quite going to have enough, as he's got just middle of the wall power, unfortunately, and at pretty much the deepest part of the park as well. But Dimitri's calculations were just maybe a degree or two off on the launch angle, and he's not quite able to hit the home run. But Stephanie is up here, and that means we will at least get back to the top of the order to start the next inning, even if Stephanie does happen to get out here. And Stephanie's got that open stance. I don't like to change up their stance if they start with it one way. Like if she starts open, I kind of like to keep it that way. But when he's painting the outside corner, it's tough. All right, there we go. Can you beat that out, Stephanie? He fell down. Dimitri's a little slower, and they get the out at second. All right, fair enough, fair enough. But we've got 2 runs for Angela to protect there on the mound. Scored a run 3 innings in a row. Angela's still got a decent amount of juice. She's got her spitball. She's got her left hook to start things off. Pablo. No! Pablo! Come on, Pablo. All right. So that is the thing about Pablo Sanchez. He's phenomenal at hitting, but we are somewhat hiding him out there in the outfield. Like, he's not the worst, but he's not terrific in the field. Which is a bit of blasphemy to say that Pablo Sanchez is not terrific at anything. But if there's any weakness he has in his baseball game, it's that. And we did just see it on display there. All right, let's see if we can get another double play ball by keeping it low in the zone. These little breaking balls. You want to hit him with a slow ball? Let's hit slow ball inside. Let's see if Dimitri... Oh, no. All right. Let's get another ground ball to Dimitri and try turn 2 again. Here we go. Come on, Angela. Oh, no. Come on, Pablo. Pablo! Pablo! Oh, no. All right. Come on, Dimitri. Yes. Dimitri makes the catch, makes the tag for the out. Pablo is not doing terrific over there in left. I'm going to be completely honest. I think there's been 3 balls hit to Pablo this season, and I don't know if he's fielded any of them. All right. We're going to try and get a nice little ground ball, get a double play to get out of this inning, Angela Del Vecchio style. Hit him with a slow ball, bottom corner. Not quite, not quite. All right. She wants the right hook, breaking away. Stephanie. Come on, Stephanie. There's your double play ball, and we are out of the inning. Angela still has only allowed 1 run. She's allowed a couple base runners, gotten a couple double plays. Well, more than a couple base runners, but the last couple base runners she's allowed, she has gotten a couple double plays. Yeah, Stephanie's a Gold Glove level shortstop. I don't know if she actually gets like a huge bonus for playing shortstop, but she says that she only wants to play shortstop. Let's swing for... No, let's go for the bunt. Let's just small ball it. 1 more run could be all the difference here, potentially. Yeah, I don't know if she actually gets like amazing boosts at short, but I wouldn't be surprised based on just like how this game works. Because, yeah, she talks about being a shortstop and how that's like her whole personality. All right, so they threw a crazy pitch on Pete, and now he is 0-2, and we just need to swing away. There we go, Pete. Oh, all right. That's fine. That's fine. We tried to get a little bit of small ball out of Pete. Couldn't quite do it. Let's have Angela just swing for power and just see what happens here. If she gets out, she gets out. Whatever. But let's see what kind of pop is in the bat of Angela Del Vecchio. 266 on the year, but she does have 2 ground rule doubles. And just as slow as can be, honestly, she could probably get thrown out by like the left fielder. If she hit a hard hit line drive, like 1 hop to the left fielder, they could probably throw her out at first base. All right, Keisha. All right. I do like, I'm not committed to Angela being in the second spot of the order, by the way. I'm just not sure where to put her. It's tough to change it up when you scored 19 runs last game. The first game we batted her second, and like, in theory, if she can get on base, second is the best place to have her. It's just a matter of, can she get on base reliably enough, or do we need to just put her somewhere at the bottom and just deal with it when, you know, occasionally she's going to end up blocking Pete Wheeler on the base paths? I don't know. Pete 1, Pablo 2, Keisha 3. That's also very possible. Like, just straight up, like, get Pablo more at bats. Put Keisha... Like, Ahmed could also be the 3 hitter. Oh, wait, why are we not swinging for power with Keisha? We got to swing for power here. Keisha? Hit it well. Kid still running. Oh, only warning track power to left field. Yeah, no, Keisha 3, Pablo 2 is definitely a possibility. Like, yeah, it's tempting. It's tempting. We have 3 or 4 very good power hitters. Like, Pablo, Keisha, and Ahmed are like elite level power hitters. Amir, I think, can be a pretty good hitter, but he's not at the level of those guys. So, yeah, I mean, we've got a lot of really good options. That's kind of the problem, is just like, there's so many good options. It's tough to even just find a place for Angela that isn't at the bottom of the order where she's going to be at risk of Pete being blocked by her. So yeah, I don't know. I'm fine with where we've got her right now, but it's potentially something that'll change before the postseason. All we're trying to do in the regular season is, of course, make the postseason, but we want to figure out our ideal lineup so that by the time, come on, Pete. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Pete doesn't get a good jump on it, but he runs it down anyway. By the time we actually have games that are win or go home, we need to have our ideal lineup. We need to have this team firing on all cylinders. We need to know what happens. Like, if Angela has a bad game, who else can we turn to on the mound? We're going to have to figure these things out over the course of this long baseball season so that by the end of it, we can win the BBL title. Honestly, we have not been throwing enough balls at the All-Stars' faces either. So good job, Angela. Come at him with the high heat. And she's only got 1K. Does she want to? She doesn't want to go with the spitball. She wants to go with the slow ball. After that high heat, we go with the low and slow and strike him out. There we go. Angela's second K of the day. That was her thing in the first few games. She was just absolutely like lighting the league on fire with strikeouts. She still does have more than double the next best pitcher in the league. But the last couple of games just haven't been like the crazy numbers that we were seeing. So maybe we can change that in these last couple of innings now that she's building up some of these spitballs and crazy balls and things like that. All right, we're going to throw it at the brim of his hat. Brush him back. All right, there we go. Now he's scared. He doesn't know what's coming. We keep telling Angela not to wear her steel plate mail while she's running the bases. Yeah, she's got some steel-toed boots, and yeah, she's got a chest, like a steel breastplate on under her dress that she refuses to take off. But whatever. As long as she can still... Do we use this juice up? No. She wants to go with the right hook. We're going to trust her to make Murray Goldman chase without a spitball. Oh, she doesn't need to. She paints the corner and strikes him out looking. That is a classic Angela Del Vecchio at bat. We were talking about how she didn't have enough strikeouts. She goes out and strikes out 2 batters in a row to get through the 5th, and we are 3 outs away from another win. We got Pablo up. He's 0 for 2 today. Let's see what he can do. Ooh, I thought that was going to be the pitch. Omar gave him a high ball in the middle of the zone, and he just couldn't quite get the timing down. All right, I'm just swinging for the fences and getting aggressive with Pablo. Maybe we should have let that one go. But come on, Pablo. All right, that one's not your pitch. That is not your pitch. Come on, Pablo Sanchez. Give us a solo shot here. Last at bat of the game for you. That's hit well to opposite field, but it's not out of the park. He is going to be able to get to second base from the looks of it. Yeah, we're going to keep him there at second with a leadoff double for Pablo Sanchez in a big late inning here as we try to add some insurance runs, make things a little easier on Angela. Ahmed Khan going to be swinging for the fences as well here. He's going to pop up high in the air. It's going to be right at the shortstop, who is able to make the play. Pablo tags up for no reason. We don't want to actually do that. So I didn't tell him to do that. He just did it. Am I emulating this? No, this is on Steam, C-Bob. Congratulations on being able to just now find out that for like $8 or $9, you now can play Backyard Baseball fully legit. You don't need to emulate or pirate the game anymore. It is now back and actually on Steam. The rest of the Backyard Sports games are coming as well at some point as Amir Khan pops up to the catcher who cannot make the play. Oh, man. All right. So last game that happened as well. I don't know if just like catcher maybe is where everyone hides their bad fielders. But last game, we popped up to the catcher like 3 times and they missed all 3 of them. And this game as well, their catcher apparently is not the type of fielder that you want. What do we do with Kenny here? Do we go for a line drive? I think we do. Infield fly. They run back. Okay. All right. We get to see, I think that's the first time we get to see the infield fly. Little icon there. Dmitry Petrovic running his calculations. His last at bat of the game. He wants to open up and crank this one for a home run. Come on, Dmitry. Double our score here. He hit that one well, but that is right at the left fielder. They played the shift well. They basically had an extra outfielder there for Dimitri's power. And, we'll tip the cap to him there. They're able to get out of a bit of a jam with no more runs across. And they've got Mary Riley, Nancy Chin, and Gail Weeman coming up. And Angela Del Vecchio on the mound with plenty of juice and a juice box. Oh, yeah. That's exactly what you want to see. She's earned a juice box. Come on, Kenny. Make the play, Kenny. All right. We are 2 outs away from a very big victory for the Mighty Wombats. And Angela has got some special pitches to work with. She's got her juice box. We are in a very good position here. She wants to start him off with a slow ball. Slow ball inside. Let's try jam him a little bit. Not going to chase. See if this one will paint the corner. All right, strike one. There we go. Now we want to get... Okay, Angela wants to go with the crazy ball. Let's get crazy. Oh, no, we can't have that miss the zone, Angela. You got to put that in the strike zone. I thought you had the command to put that in the strike zone. All right, just get it here. Come on. There we go. Now do we strike him out with a spitball? Yes, we do. All right, Angela, her signature pitch is the spitball. She gets a little pop-up. Angela, no, that is okay. Miscommunication by Ahmed and Angela over who had that ball, and they have now got a runner on. Oh, and they are trying to run to second, and we have thrown the ball away somehow, and they have stolen second. That's not what you want. All right, yeah, throw the ball in. Angela fell down last time. I think we threw it into her. I'm not sure exactly how they stole second there. But, yeah, this was not exactly how we anticipated that going. We wanted that spitball to be the strikeout, and then we could have just had the more juice, which we need to hit the more juice now. No messing around. Gail Weeman has a 6.6 batting average. And she just cranked the game-tying home run. How does that happen after the more juice? No. Angela, no. Oh my God. Angela has just had the worst time to hang a bit of a hook pitch. And we have now got potentially extra innings. Potentially we are in trouble if they get a hold of even one more pitch. Angela wants the right hook, and we're a little bit scared. We're going to try get him to chase now. Yeah, this is a bit of a disaster in the making. All right, there we go. What do you want to hit him with? The left hook again? All right. Be careful, Angela. Be careful. Oh boy, all right. Yeah, this game has just completely changed. There we go, Angela. Now we hit him with the crazy ball. If that crazy ball the first time had just hit the zone, she threw that crazy ball for a ball. And then everything from there just went crazy. And that's not what we wanted. Okay, she did get a more juice, but she is out of crazy pitches. All right, Angela. We got to hit the zone without anything crazy. Stephanie? No, Stephanie. Thought Stephanie was about to backhand that and be able to throw to first. All right. Let's go. Let's just get this last out and figure things out in extra innings. Mickey O'Connor at the plate. 0 for 3 today. Angela trying to get him for the 4th time in a row. All right. Little grounder back to Angela. She throws over to Amir. And we are going to extra innings, ladies and gentlemen. Not what we wanted. A bit of a disaster in the bottom of the 6th inning, as the All-Stars, you can see, have tied the game. But we've got our second leadoff, Stephanie Morgan here, up. And if she can get on in front of Pete Wheeler, that would be huge. Come on, Steph. Let's have a nice line drive hit here. Come on, beat that out. Beat that out, girl. You got it. You got this, Stephanie? Oh, no. No, you needed it to be a little further than that. A little bit further. All right, Pete. Let's go, Pete. That's just got to land. Just get down. It's down. It's down. And Pete is on. All right. We have got Pete Wheeler on base. Now, we got to hope that Angela Del Vecchio can come through. She has not done anything yet today, Angela. You blew it a little bit there in the bottom, the bottom of the 6th. What do you got in you here today, Angela? That's going to get Pete not to third, but that's okay. Because Pete tried to go to third, Angela was able to get to first. We have got Pete and Angela on. We've got our power hitters coming up. This is what we wanted here, ladies and gentlemen. This is exactly what we wanted. No one we would rather have at the plate than Keisha, Pablo, and Ahmed. All right, there we go, Keisha. We got to have a good eye. You got to get your pitch here. A walk is fine. We will take a walk to load the bases for Pablo Sanchez. Come on, Keisha. See how this team let's see how this team responds rather to pressure. Oh no, that's a good pitch. That's a good pitch. Just catches the bottom of the zone, and now Keisha really has to protect. Fouls it off and just barely stays alive. Come on, Keisha. Big moment in this game. Big moments need big hits. Pete. Oh no, Angela. Angela! You're so dang slow, Angela. Why are you moving? Why are you moving at all? All right, Angela needs to get through the bottom of the 7th, or it's going to be a loss. We are at risk of being walked off here with one swing of the bat. We got to be careful, Angela. If you can get through this inning, we've got Pablo Sanchez coming up. Come on, Angela. All right. Strike this kid out. Right hook at the knees, swing over it. No. All right. Let's hit him with a slow ball in the zone. Come on. Ahmed over to Amir. Nice, solid defensive play for the out. And that is what we needed. All right. Omar Stefano is up. Angela's going to start him off with the classic left hook, which he swings and misses at. Now we give him, I think, a high heat. Ooh, just miss. Okay. We come in with a right hook. All right. Let's go, Angela. Give him your strikeout pitch here. You want the slow ball and paint the corner? Oh, just missed. Okay. We give him a left hook. Oh, how did he not? Oh, man. That's a good eye. That is a good eye. I'm not sure how he lays off that pitch. Come on, Angela. Oh, no. All right. She lost that at bat. A little bit, but that's okay. We can get the double play ball. We can get the double play ball here against Murray Goldman. Keep it low in the zone on him. Let's see what we can do. There's the ball. Angela getting benched next game. Potentially. We'll see. We do have 5 games in 5 days. We're not sure how many she can pitch. All right, girl, we need to juice box it up. I didn't want to do it until that at bat was done, but we need to throw a strike here, Angela. Oh no. Ladies and gentlemen, the juice boxes didn't help. I'm pretty sure every time we took a juice box, Angela just gave up a big home run. And we have been walked off by the All-Stars. Angela may need to be benched. I don't know. After a performance like that. I mean, at the very least, we may need to consider not pitching her back-to-back games, full games. Oh, that's a disaster. That is a disaster. I really thought, I'm going to be honest, I really thought after we scored 19 runs last game, I was like, oh, we've got this figured out. That was a fluke that we lost that game. We're going to go and just romp this league the rest of the way through. But now, no, the All-Stars have beaten us, and it is us and the All-Stars, along with the Bombers, the Sox, and the Melonheads, all at 3-2. And the BBL is getting tight, ladies and gentlemen. This is a very tight league up at the top there. Pete Wheeler still leading the league in hits. Angela's ERA taking a hit. Obviously, the problem really, if we're being completely honest, is not Angela. That's the issue with making a pitching change. The problem isn't Angela. It's the fact that we lead the league in errors. Our entire outfield is in the top 4 for errors in the league. So that's the main thing that I think we need to work on. Do we want to try and get one more game in? I think we will. We got one more game in us. It's late, but 3 games a stream, I think, is a good thing to do. And also, I don't want to leave it on just getting walked off the way that we did. So we're going to see if we have a little bit more luck trying again here. Pete Wheeler leading us off against the Monsters. Basically his little bunt for a hit. There we go, Petey boy. Let's start this game off right. And we took our foot off the gas a little bit last game, I'm going to be honest. The first game, we were motivated by revenge. We went for 19 runs. The second game, I was like, okay, guys, we don't need to crank 19 runs every game. It takes a little bit of a long time when you do that. But then we took our foot off the gas and, you see what happens. And oh no, well, as soon as they got Pete, we knew they were turning 2. We we might need to really rethink Angela Del Vecchio being in that second spot in the order. We tried it. It worked out really well for one game, and it did not go super well in the second game. And like, if everyone behind her hits for power, in theory, that's good. But Keisha didn't have any home runs, I don't think, since... Has she hit a home run since the first game of the season? Oh, boy. All right, little behind that fastball. I mean, Keisha started off with 2 home runs, I think, in the first game. So we were feeling really good about Keisha. But since then, it's been a little underwhelming. So we're taking on the Monsters here. This is the 3rd straight road game that we are playing. 3 road games in 3 days. It's the tough stretch of the backyard baseball season, obviously. We saw that take a little bit of a toll on Angela last game, but, full night to rest up, and she's good to start on the mound here again. And I'm going to be honest, I don't really want to put her anywhere else with how slow she is. If we need to make a pitching change, she's going to catcher, and Kenny will probably go to the mound. And we will keep that option open this game. With how the last game ended, we have to keep in mind that Kenny could be the closer. Dimitri, long throw is not going to be in time. Okay, that's all right. There's a slow hit ball, fast kid running to first. That's a classic recipe for an infield hit. Now we got Jim Kiley up. He's batting .400. He's their center fielder. Let's see if Angela can get a nice little double play ball. There's going to be a bunt, and that kid is fast going to second, so they're just going to take the out over there at first base. The Monsters have the go-ahead run on second base. Not the start we exactly wanted to see, but that's all right. We're going to figure this out, right, Angela? We believe. All right, strike 1 on Heather Quinn. Oh no, they're stealing. They're trying to steal on Kenny. You're not that fast. Not that fast. Not on Kenny Kawaguchi, you don't. Dimitri is chasing her. Dimitri, she's already out, bud. She's already out. I don't know where you're going. I don't know where you're going with that. But we got her out. All right, so no more base runner. No more base runner. Now Angela can just go right at Heather Quinn and not do that, ideally. Come on, Pete. Pete. All right. Well, we don't like how hard that ball was hit. That's the first thing. And the second thing is, come on, Pete. We really need to get a little bit better in the outfield. Yeah, Dimitri saw the ice cream truck rolling up. That's why he was running away. He's like, there's no base runners on, coach. We got time now. We can go get a fudge bar. It's fine. All right, we got Mariana Ruff up. And she's batting .300. Be a little bit careful of her. But Angela's got her 0-2 right where we want her. Now let's get out of this inning without any issues, Angela. Strike her out here. There it is. Angela gets the strikeout looking. We get out of the first inning. And 2 hits, but we don't allow a run. We got Pablo Sanchez and the Kahn brothers coming up. The main part of the order that we would want for a solo shot. Let's see what we can do here, Pablo. Todd Xavier delivers, and Pablo pops it up towards the second baseman. And there's the out. All right, that's fine. Ahmed, come on, dude. You got this. Pick a good song. Something that's going to make you want to swing hard and blast. All right, that's a tough strike. We'll take that. We weren't going to hit that anyway. Todd Xavier pitching a good game so far on the mound. But Ahmed is able to get a hold of that one for a little single. He's very slow, and he's not going to be able to get a single. All right, then. Ahmed, I knew you were kind of slow. I didn't think you were that slow. I really didn't. All right. Let's see what Amir has in him. Let's just swing for the fences. No one on anyway. Fouls that one back. Come on, Amir. Just put us up 1-0, kid. One swing of the bat. That's down the line. That's far enough, but it's going to be foul. So Amir has that type of opposite field power. That's exactly what we want, but he's just put that just foul. All right. That's a tough pitch. And down goes Amir Khan. We no runs through 2 innings. We got Angela now having thrown 9 pitches, making her way out to the mound for inning number 2. She got a slow-mo pitch that she earned for the strikeout last inning. We're not going to use that yet, though. And that one, little blooper back to Angela herself, and just in time to get that speedy kid. Luckily, 1 pitch, 1 out. That's exactly what we want to see from Angela after last inning. Her juice meter obviously caused us some severe issues. We don't want a repeat of that after last time. So, come on, Ahmed. There we go. Nice quick inning from Angela. This is exactly what the doctor ordered. Todd Xavier batting 500. Hit him with a left hook down at the corner. All right, he watches one. He doesn't want Angela to get out of this inning too quickly and save her arm too much. She's going to give him a slow ball here, which he's also going to watch. Do we just K him high heat? All right. I was thinking about the slow-mo ball, but instead, no. We just go with the high heat. We get him to pop up. Angela, what are you doing? Amir? All right. There we go. Come on. Time this well. Catch the ball, Amir. There we go. All right. So Angela messed it up, but then the base runner messed it up. It all evens out. We're out of the inning. We got Kenny Kawaguchi, Dmitry Petrovic, and Stephanie Morgan coming up. And we need to find some runs against Todd Xavier, who has only thrown 11 pitches to get through the first couple innings. Let's just get on base here, Kenny. All right, that's a ball. That's a ball. We'll take that. Make him throw you a pitch here, Kenny. All right, little out in front of that one. Just a leadoff base runner, Kenny. That's all we need. That's a little doinker. And that's not going to be able to get Kenny to first base. Okay. Well, Dimitri, we're swinging for a solo shot with you. That's what we got to do. So make your calculations, find your launch angle, and pick out the right pitch. Let's go. Not that one. Let that go all day. Hopefully that takes up a bit of Todd's juice there, because he's only got 15 pitches thrown. Oh no, he's coming at it again. That one in the zone, though, so he's gone back-to-back zigzag pitches against Dimitri, which are notably very tough to calculate. So this is a smart pitch to throw to Dmitry Petrovic. All right, 2 strikes on you, Dimitri. You got to protect, but also we are still swinging for the fences. That one's hit well. That's hit really well. Dimitri watches it go. Just out of here, Dmitry Petrovic. That is what we're talking about. Dimitri, our big nerdy boy, going opposite field for the first run of this game, 364 feet. And he gets the blimp out. Oh, that feels good. The tie in this game is broken. Dimitri has connected on a long ball, bringing up Stephanie Morgan. Now, obviously, we've got to get a little bit more of a lead. We can't ever get too excited, but it is obviously much better to be up 1-0 than it is to be tied. All right, that's a good fastball from Todd Xavier, coming in hot after giving up a solo shot to Dimitri. All right, Stephanie chases that one. That's all right. That's all right. Come on, Stephanie. Get a base runner here. Keep this inning going. All right. That one would have been really tight. Like, that would have been close. That might have been a strike. You kind of got to swing at that. But we got our boy Pete Wheeler up with 2 outs. Let's just see if Pete's got home run pop in him. Like, 2 outs, why not, right? Let's let Pete swing for the fences. Although we do have Keisha up right after. No, we have Angela right after him. We don't care. We don't care. Swing for the fences, Pete. Because if Angela leads off the inning, okay, so we've chased Todd Xavier after only 23 pitches. That's interesting. He must have pitched a few games already recently because he's tired after only 23. I'm not sure I would have done that, but he must have been out of juice. I don't know. Maybe they didn't pack enough juice boxes in the Monsters dugout. Come on, Petey boy. Oh, Pete. 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 A solo shot with 2 outs from Pete Wheeler. And the mighty Wombats have doubled their lead here in the 4th inning. 391 feet. And you got Dimitri Petrovic and Pete Wheeler with solo shots in the same inning. That is some classic BBL action for you, ladies and gentlemen. That's what you tune in to see. Pete Wheeler, 2 outs, just going, blasting a solo shot to double the Wombats' lead. All right, Angela Del Vecchio coming up with 2 outs. Swing for the fences, Angela. We don't care. We're going for solo shots this game. If you manage to make the 3rd out, that's fine. We'll have the heart of our order coming up for the next inning. And oh, this is only the 3rd inning. Sorry. It's the top of the 3rd. I was thinking it was the 4th. We have managed to chase their starting pitcher in the top of the 3rd. Oh, way out in front of that one, Angela. Just wait back on it. Get your pitch here, kid. You know, let's try a grounder. They've asked why we aren't going for the grounders. Let's try it out. Yep, that's all right. I think we got good contact there, but like Angela's just so slow. She's probably not the one to do that with. All right, so we got Felix Grant up for the first time today. Angela's going to try paint the corner. And ground out to Dimitri Petrovic, who throws over to first. And Amir can't get it. All right. It stays in play, luckily. It should have been an out. Was not a great throw by Dimitri Petrovic. And Amir is not a super talented defensive first baseman. So now we have Vic Souffle up. And we need to get a double play ball. Come on. Let's go. What do you want to give him, Angela? Gonna pop up. Come on, somebody. All right. No one was getting to that one. That was in no man's land. Oh, just missed. Just missed. All right. Do we hit him with a slow ball, Angela? Yes. All right. There we go. Strike 2. Do we go a left hook? Let's try to strike this kid out. Try put that bottom corner, Angela. There we go. Big strikeout from Angela Del Vecchio. Now, if we can get the double play ball, we have got ourselves out of the inning. She wants to give him a slow ball. Perfect double play ball pitch if we keep it down in the zone. See if we can get her to chase this one. Not quite. All right. All right. There we go. Strike two. Now Angela's working. She's finding her groove now. Let's see if we get this strikeout on the slow ball. Oh, just misses. Okay. Okay. Do we just try blow a heater by her? No. We give her a right hook that's just going to break back into the zone. Oh, and she just barely able to stay alive there. All right. Left hook. That's just barely going to break into the zone. And there's the strikeout for Angela. That is big. That is big. Her third strikeout of the game, I believe. Yes, third strikeout of the game, 25 pitches. And she has earned a spitball. Wants to give Jim Kiley the high heat right at his face. All right. There's a ball, but that's a good way to start the at-bat. Just show him who's boss here. There we go. 1-1 count on Jim Kiley and a big at-bat here for Angela. She wants to give him the left hook at his knees. Oh, just a ball there. Just a ball. All right. Let's get out of this inning, Angela. Hit him with a right hook, down low, strike two. And now we've got some pitches to work with. Do we go with the spitball? Yes, we do. Spitball, hit the zone, get him to swing and miss, Angela. There it is. Strikeout, out of the inning. Did she strike out the side that inning? In any case, that is a heck of an inning of work from Angela Del Vecchio. And we are halfway through this game with a 2-run lead for the Mighty Wombats. Thank you in chat for the compliments there. Yeah, glad you were able to catch the live stream. For anyone who is unaware, I was on a live stream on David Lightbringer's channel pretty recently talking about Elden Ring. Keisha, just behind there. That's all right. That's all right. So yeah, anyone who hasn't seen that can go check that out. But yeah, glad some new people are tuning in and hopefully enjoying the backyard baseball content. This does not represent like a complete change in my channel or anything like that. I'm just doing this for fun on the side. There we go. Keisha, get down ball. No, right of the center fielder. So yeah, any of these live streams that you guys see will not impact my regular channel content or anything like that. These are just fun things I do on the side. So hopefully people enjoy them. And let's see what Pablo Sanchez has in him. It's a well-hit ball. That's going to get it down for a single for Pablo. They're going to try throw him out at first, but he's not Angela Del Vecchio. You're not going to pull that off. Not on Pablo Sanchez. All right, Ahmed Khan. Can he find his power and blast off and double our lead here? Let that go. Let that go. That's okay. That's all right, Ahmed. I wasn't sure if that was going to be a strike. But we wanted to watch one, get our timing down. There we go. That's all right. As long as, yeah, there's no one covering first. All right, we're fine. There we go. Oh, let's go. Was Pablo running? He fell down on second, but I think he was already running. Do we get to send Pablo home for that? Yes, we do. There we go. Oh, that is huge, ladies and gentlemen. We got them to somehow throw it over to first base with no one covering first. And the Mighty Wombats have stolen a run, Little League style. Ahmed Khan on second now with Amir looking to hit one opposite field, drive his big brother home, and add to this lead. Let's just swing for the fences anyway. Amir has shown he has the power if we can just connect. Oh, that'll work. That'll work. That'll work. Is Ahmed too slow? Is Ahmed? Yeah, Ahmed's too slow. Stay at third, Ahmed. That's fine. Second and third with one out, we'll take that. Kenny Kawaguchi with a chance to drive home some more runs. Come on, Kenny. You know we need this. We need this. Let's swing for a line drive and see if we can hit this opposite field. Ahmed's very slow. And if you take a walk, Kenny, that also works just fine. If any way we can get on base here. No, I don't read any manga for the question in chat. I not the one to ask on that. But yeah, if you find any interesting connections, that's cool, but I won't be able to confirm or help out in adding to any of them or anything like that. Oh, that's just a little doinker. We're going to try force a throw, but they're not going to throw the ball away. That's fine. All right, Kenny Kawaguchi gets out, but we do have Dmitry Petrovich coming up, who is 1 for 1 with a homer already today. And we're swinging for power again. Come on, Dmitry. Be the hero that you are meant to be for this team. Oh, boy. All right. That was such a fast fireball that they called it a ball already by the time Dmitry swung. He swung at that. I swung the bat. Okay. So Dmitry is out. He cannot lead him off with a home run. But let's take a moment to appreciate the fact that he ended up literally getting a fastball blown by him so fast that when he swung, the ump had already called it a ball. So they didn't count the swing. All right. Let's see. Left hook. Right back at Angela for a beautiful out number 1 of this inning. That's exactly what we want to see. And yeah, this is pretty much polar opposite to what my normal channel content is. And that's okay. You know, the stuff, the umbrella of stuff is a very large umbrella. Michael talks about stuff, you know, technically, I got to start talking about some random stuff every now and then. Otherwise, I'm not going to be living up to my channel identity. There we go. 2 strikes. Let's go after this girl, Angela. We got a lot of pitches to work with. We want to hit him with a slow-mo. Okay. The spider pitch. You don't have much command of that, though. You have good command of your spitball. Go with a spitball, Angela. Oh, no. She got a piece of it. Come on, Kenny. Fouled it off. All right, well, I did not listen to her. She wants to go with the slow-mo. All right, we're just going to go with it. Strike her out. All right. Angela knows what she's doing. We had to use 2 of the special pitches, but we do get another strikeout for Angela. And we got Brett Olson coming up. Not a terrific batting average. So let's get this kid out and finish this inning here, Angela. She wants to give him a right hook. Left hook. Left hook. All right. We've got a juice box. We've got 3 special pitches. But I'd like to get out of this inning without using the juice box. And Dmitry has a chance to do that. But no, Brett Olson is fast. Oh, but he's going to run and get tagged out at second. All right, he's getting cocky with that speed, thinking Amir isn't going to be able to field the ball over at first base. But, yeah, we get out of that inning. 4 scoreless innings for Angela Del Vecchio. We got Stephanie Morgan, Pete Wheeler, and Angela coming up in the top of the 5th. We need to add to this lead because we cannot have what happened last time happen, which, if you weren't here for the end of the last game, we had a 2-run lead going into the 6th inning, and we ended up blowing it and losing in extras. So we don't want to treat this as safe. We want to add to our lead if we can. Pete Wheeler batting nearly 700. he hit a home run earlier today, proving that he does have power. So maybe we just swing for power with Pete and see what happens, huh? All right, we're gonna let that go. If we walk Pete and we just get a free base runner, we'll take that as well. Come on, Pete. That might be a ball. Oh, barely gets in there for a strike. Barely. Come on, Pete. All right, 0-2 on Pete. Let's just swing for a grounder. Let's try and make some good contact here, Pete, and beat this out. Oh, all right. Well, that's a good time for them to use that fireball pitch. Pete Wheeler is a dangerous hitter, one of the most dangerous hitters in the league, and they were just able to strike him out right there. All right, Angela, you're just going to swing for the fences because we either want you to hit a home run or get out. We don't really care. Just swing for the fences, and let's see what happens. Todd Xavier is coming into pitch, and he started the game off, and they're bringing him back in, which I didn't know you could do, but apparently in the BBL you can. So this is the guy who was their starting pitcher, pulled in the third inning. Oh, and he's quick pitching Angela Del Vecchio. And she's got 2 strikes on her now. And another quick pitch from this kid. Strikes out. I mean, that's a bit of a dirty move, but Todd Xavier is, the second he gets the ball, he's throwing home. All right. Well, we got Tina Herrera, Todd Xavier, and Felix Grant up for the Monsters. Let's see. Right hook, left hook. Yeah, she wants the left hook. We do have a juice box, so if she's got to start throwing some of these crazy pitches, we can. But really, as long as she doesn't get herself in any trouble, I think we want to try and avoid it and just save everything for the last inning. And then we just pile on. Stephanie? No. Pete, where are you going? All right, guys. There we go. That is how you bait them into running to second. All right. Well, we somehow got out of that. That could have been a base runner, but we avoided it. So we bailed out Angela a little bit there. And I think we're just going to come at this kid with the normal set of pitches, even though he's batting .466. Stephanie, Pete. All right. That kid's very slow, but not slow enough to throw him out on that one. But that is fine. Honestly, a kid that slow on the base paths means that they aren't going to be able to string together a ton of hits. So let's just be careful with this kid, Angela. Not give him anything too crazy. There we go. Good strike 1. It's exactly what we needed. Nice little slow ball on the inside corner. Ooh, a ball. Okay. Right hook, bottom of the zone. There we go, strike 2. Now we come at him with a spitball. Yeah, we do. Spitball. Let's try and make sure we get the strikeout here. Oh, no, ground out. Oh, Dimitri. Where are you going, Dimitri? Dimitri, you can still throw him out at second, Dimitri? Yes, we still got him. Oh, that's huge. That was a terrible play, Dimitri. I'm going to be completely honest. That was one of the worst plays that was technically the exact out you were supposed to get. That was about as bad as you could have gotten that out, but we'll take it. Hit him with a left hook low for Vic Souffle. And it's a ball. Okay. The spitball is harder to hit. I don't know, comparatively, it doesn't seem like as much of a crazy pitch as some of these other ones. But Vinny the Gooch, the announcer, says that Angela has a mean spitball, so it's like her signature pitch. Oh, I'm tempted to just take that juice box right now. But we're going to see if we can get Vic Souffle to chase this pitch. Oh no. Oh no. Well, we should have used the juice box, I guess. Angela again with this late inning shenanigans, Angela. And yes, Vinny the Gooch is the announcer who you can't hear because it is it has to be muted, otherwise it would be much too loud. We tried it at the beginning of the stream and it was louder than me. So maybe next stream we'll have that figured out. But I am gonna take this juice box and we're gonna try get out of this inning here. All right, she tries to bunt. Cannot get the bunt down. She wants to go with the heater. Okay. And drops a bunt down. Somebody? Anybody? All right. Come on. Got her out. There we go. All right. We're out of the inning. That's big. Do I use OBS? No, I'm just using StreamYard right now. I might have to try setting it up in something like OBS because at this point, the first stream I did with StreamYard, I shared the window and it wouldn't share the sound at all. This one, I'm sharing the entire screen, so it shares the sound, but then it's just way too loud. So I have to figure that out. All right, Keisha, we could really, really use an insurance run here. A 3-2 game, not exactly where we want to be right now. But Keisha Phillips delivers in the top of the sixth with an absolute blast. We were talking about how it's been a moment for Keisha. She hasn't hit a home run in a little while, and she took that personally and delivers. We are now up 4-2 and feeling a little bit better about the bottom of this inning because, yeah, so if it is screen share, maybe I can change the volume in the mixer. Yes, I basically am going to try and fix it between streams. I tried to fix it between streams last time. I'm like, okay, this should work. I should have audio. And then it was too loud. So again, I didn't want to spend 15 minutes on stream while streaming my entire desktop or whatever trying to fix it. So yeah. Pablo. Oh, that one might just be right at the fielder, but it falls in. There we go. Come on, Pablo. Go. Go, Pablo. This is a big inning for us. We need some more runs here, Pablo. Oh, that's big. That's big. A solo shot from Keisha. A triple from Pablo Sanchez. Yeah. Thank you. My audio setup is I have a Blue Yeti mic. So I'm glad that sounds good. And you can't see it, but it's sitting in a half a laundry basket with a blanket pretty much all around it. So that's how I set up the audio. Oh, that's a good pitch. That's a good pitch to start off to Ahmed Khan. But yeah, I am basically just streaming the whole desktop here, caveman style, pretty much about as simple as you could get for a streaming setup. But there's no one at first base because the first baseman tried to charge that pitch. So Ahmed is going to sneak in there with a little infield single, and there is still nobody out. Still nobody out for the Wombats. And we got Amir Khan up at the plate. And that's hit well to opposite field. Go, Pablo. Pablo Sanchez is going to come home. Ahmed is very slow, and he is going to get out at second base. That is unfortunate. He is just so slow. He's got power, but he's very slow. And yeah, this is a very funny little thrown together setup, but I'm glad it sounds good so far. All right. Good eye, Kenny. Good eye. Probably your last at bat of the game, unless something real crazy happens. Make the most of it, kid. All right, fouls that one off for strike one. Kenny batting over 400 on this young season. That's what we like to see. Oh, that's a beautiful little freeze pitch. Completely fooled me. Gave him a perfect little like tight area to aim for. I thought I was going to have a beautiful swing on that, and then instead, nope, freeze pitch, and he does it again. And that time I even knew it was coming. I tried to delay and time it perfectly, but no, nothing doing. The freeze pitch worked out too well. All right, Dimitri, come on, kid. No one I'd rather have at the plate right now to lift a 2-run shot than Dmitry Petrovic. And they're going to, okay, they're scared of Dimitri. Todd Xavier is out. They're bringing in Vic Souffle, the specialty, to try and get Dimitri out. And what does Dimitri do? He lifts it into the left, but right at the guy who drops it. And this inning is still alive, thanks to another error by the Monsters. All right, so we're going to have Stephanie Morgan coming up to the plate, the 9-hole hitter here. If she can get on base, we'd have Pete Wheeler up, and he did hit a home run earlier. So, man, if we could have a Pete Wheeler grand slam, that would be a legendary moment. Let's see what we can do here, Stephanie. All right, a little behind that one. Come on, Stephanie. She's a defensive specialist, really, over there at shortstop, but it would be nice for her to get a hit here. There we go. That's probably not going to be able to do anything because Dimitri is too slow. So, that's fine. We have a 3-run lead going into the bottom of the 6th. This is right where we want to be. Angela has full juice. She did blow it the last game, but we're going to trust her and her full juice meter. And she instantly gives up a solo shot. So we're going to pull Angela, right? Dang it, Angela, you've made this so difficult. I was about to give a big speech about how I trusted you. The chat is literally saying, we believe in Angela. And they can't even finish saying how they believe in you before you give up your solo shot. All right. I think we just start throwing crazy pitches until Angela runs out of them. All right, Angela, you got this. I'm trusting you because you have a full juice meter and I've seen you do it before. I have seen you do this before. I'm not ready to pull you. Come on, Angela. Give him the big freeze. Strike this kid out. How do you hit a big freeze? And Stephanie, where are you going? What? Did you just throw the ball off of Ahmed's face, Stephanie? How do you hit a big freeze pitch? How does Angela not feel that? How does Stephanie not feel that? All right. This is a absolute disaster. This is an absolute disaster. Kenny Kawaguchi, get on the mound. Kenny wants the heat. Oh no. They have an undergrounder. All right. That's a disaster. Oh man. They hit a freeze pitch, and now we're just absolutely in trouble. Come on, Kenny. You got to dig deep here, kid. This is where Kenny Kawaguchi becomes a mighty Wombats legend. If he can get out of this inning. Come on, Kenny. There we go. That's a big strike, Kenny. One more. You got a good right hook? Let's see. Yes, you do. Kenny Kawaguchi paints the corner. That is a massive first strikeout in Kenny Kawaguchi's first pitching performance of the season. A big out as Tina Herrera comes up and Kenny tries to close out this game. He wants to come with a heater. Gets a foul ball. All right, Kenny. Slow ball. Paint the corner. Stephanie just had an error. Stephanie, come on, girl. You are like our Gold Glove level shortstop. Kenny wants to give him a right hook. Beautiful strike, Kenny. Come on. Oh, Kenny Kawaguchi. Give him a spitballer, Kenny. Where's your command on the spitball? Strike this kid out. Yes, Kenny. One more out. Oh, Kenny Kawaguchi. Let's go. Let's go. This is your moment, kid. Todd Xavier comes to the plate. No, Felix Grant comes to the plate. You just struck out Todd Xavier, who is batting 500 coming into that. Give this kid the slow ball that he can't reach. But for a strike. Oh, Kenny. Kenny. That's so good, Kenny. Now do it again. No? All right. Right hook, and make him chase it, Kenny. Pete made the catch. Pete made the catch, and Kenny got the save. Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, that is backyard baseball. The mighty Wombats go down to the wire and take the win. Kenny Kawaguchi with 2 strikeouts and then gets the 2-out fly ball to Pete Wheeler, who does not make an error. This team is going to take years off of my life in the process of coaching them, but they got the win, ladies and gentlemen. That is a big win for the standings as well. If we had blown back-to-back games, I don't know what we would have done, but we learned something today. We learned that we cannot just pitch Angela 6 innings every single game, especially when we're playing a game every day during the dog days of the backyard baseball season. And we have Kenny Kawaguchi, who is able to come in there and close out the game. That is clutch. Kenny Clutch Kawaguchi is able to go out there and do what Angela could not. We know now that in the future, we are able to have Kenny on the mound in the 6th inning, and we can trust him. He did not sweat. He did not throw any meatballs. He didn't do anything crazy. We know now Kenny can be our closer. So that is a big thing to learn. Let's take a look at the league leaders. Pete's still leading the league in hits. Dimitri climbing up there in home runs. Debbie Nagasawa is just way out in front. But runs scored, RBIs, we got some people at the top. Pete's still, again, just the leading hitter. Angela's still the leading pitcher, but we know now we can't rely on her for 6 innings a game. But that's where I'm going to call this stream for the night. Thank you, everyone, for joining me for 3 more games of backyard baseball. We are 4-2, 2 wins and a loss each stream so far. Next time, we got the Hornets and the Sox and probably the Bombers as well. But yeah, looks like we're going to have 2 or 3 more streams of the regular season, and then it'll be the postseason. I'm going to try to get this finished up pretty quickly, so stay tuned for another one that will probably be a bit last minute like these first 2 have been. But thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all with something else very soon.